Welcome in. I'm just adjusting the camera there. Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Oh, sorry, I'm still getting organised. Nobody in chat. Oh, we got hi Sarah, hi Alicia, welcome in. I do apologise, but my voice has been, not my voice, my I've got a bit of a tickly cough at the moment. Just started a few days ago now. Not sure why, so maybe coughing throughout this. But I will move away from the camera when I do it. Hi Hannah, welcome. Hi Alexis. Hello, hello. Clean my glasses a second. Yeah, I thought I'd do one of my buddy colours in today's stream. This is the Catitude colouring book. Hiya Amy, hi Elise, hiya Amy as well. And hiya Millie, lurking for a bit, no worries. I do have a can of tango tonight. My client accidentally ordered these by mistake and then was giving them out to people, so I took a few. Ooh, haven't had a tango in ages. Thought you'd be on, and here I am. Yeah, so I just scheduled tomorrow's live streams as well, so because YouTube doesn't save live streams that are longer than 12 hours, I'm doing it in two parts, so I've scheduled both of those. I just finished recording your Friday Frolics and finished a page in one go. Couldn't believe it. Amazing. What page was that, Amy? It's always satisfying when that happens. Right, so the page I am doing is the Character Cat, and this is a buddy colour with Kate's colouring pages. So I've got out a few Neocolor 2s here. So I've got 2 oranges and 2 greens to kind of alternate the colours of the carrots in the background. So we got Fast Orange and Saffron, and then the greens are Chromium Oxide Green and Moss Green. Got my swatch chart here. So yeah, I thought these were some nice greens. We did Dove and Inklings, super simple, blue, green, white and gold, lovely. Yeah, nice easy page there. Was that your first one in Inklings? Now I have no idea what colour to do the cat yet. Usually I go ginger, but I think with all the oranges going on the page, ginger might be a bit much. But I don't know what else. White could be kind of cool, kind of cute. I don't think I want to bother doing any like patterns or anything like that. Like this one over here is stripy. Blue grey, could do torty. Yeah, I'll think about it. Stream is 10 AM GMT tomorrow. It's already scheduled, so you can check it out on the live tab. I've already pre-scheduled it, so that will automatically convert for your time zone. I can't remember what that breed is called. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's it's got a specific name, those like blue-grey cats. I've got the letter S in my head and I don't know why. You know what, I've got a puzzle. I've got a puzzle with all the cats on. That might help me. Scottish Fold, that's what I was trying to think of. I've got this puzzle which has A to Z of cat breeds. That's what I was trying to think of. I don't know if that's necessarily the one you were thinking of, but, or yeah, a Russian Blue. Yeah, but yeah, that was what I was trying to think of. Love that puzzle. Calico cat with pink beans, could be, could do. I did think about calico. Thought that'd be a good way to bring a little bit of interest into it. Hiya Rach, you're colouring along in a double page in Twilight Garden, nice. Problems at Russian Blue, either will work for me, not fussy. Yes, it's my bookmark bonanza tomorrow. I've already gone through and picked out 8 bookmarks from each of the 4 sets I have. And I will kind of colour them throughout the day. Not necessarily expecting to complete all of the ones that I've picked out, but I wanted to have a good selection. And then you guys can vote on some. I think I'll start off the day with my whip. Yeah, apologies for any coughing in advance. Yeah, I think for the rest of the background I'm just going to keep it white. Be busy enough with this going on. And I'll see at the end if I want to bother doing any pencil shading on top or leave it kind of rough and watercolory. Oh dang it, did the wrong one. I wanted to say the alternating direction and alternating colour. That's okay, that was the lighter one, so we'll be alright to cover that up. No, I haven't done that right. I think I was right originally. No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Eh. I'm getting confused now. Yeah, these ones are pointing up, that one's pointing up. It's just been flipped. Okay. It really doesn't matter, but there we go. Hi Jeanette, welcome. I could do a ginger cat and make the carrots red or purple. Yeah, I did think about that, but I just wanted the classic orange. Classic orange carrots. That's what I was feeling for this page. And I thought with the one next to it, I think this cat would look really good ginger, with it being like a piece of salmon. I think that's a really cute idea. So, nice to have 2 different ones. Right, Avast, leave me alone. There we go. Hi Jeanette, just popping in as we're putting the children to bed. No worries, might see you later, once they're all snuggled in for the night. There we go. Ginger sushi cat would look very cute. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just thought, yeah. And it's got some lines on that one. So you could do it like ginger tabby-ish. Right. And this one is orange. Then this one. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be a relatively quick, easy page to do. It's my first one, so I'm struggling to get into the spine here. Hi Christine, welcome in. Lovely to see you. And then this one. Yeah, it's going to look a bit messy for a while. Once it's activated, it'll look alright. Bottom of the carrot down there. Is that everything? I think so. Let's grab the saffron one now. Hiya Nikki, welcome. How has my week off been? It has been nice and chilled. I had 3 days at home alone. My parents were away. They also had the week off. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels like it's gone very quick, to be honest. Like, I can't believe I'm already at the end of it. I wrote myself a massive list of potential pages to colour, and I would have been better at accomplishing this if I actually stuck to this list and didn't pick other pages that aren't in my plans, but I just felt like doing at the time. But that's okay, some days you have that where you're just feeling inspired by other pages. So yeah, I've done more than what's on this list that weren't on here, but some of them I wrote on that I just wanted to start, like these two I just wanted to start, so I might do that Sunday. Catitude I'm doing today. Matchstick Mouse Spring I've started as well. Serendipity I need to, yeah, there's a few here that I'm just like, yeah, probably won't get done, but that's okay. Still have an entire week. And that isn't my entire list of plans for the rest of the month. That was just taken like a selection for this week specifically. So I'll do another list next week, probably on Tuesday, when I've got the final week. So if I keep that list until Monday, then I might have a good chance at getting close to doing everything I wanted to. Been completing some long-term whips, which has been great. Yeah, weather has been lovely. Been sort of feeling really full of energy kind of most days, just with it being nice and bright outside definitely lifts the mood, I find. Hiya Anna, welcome in. Fiddly, oh no, that's supposed to be part of the leaf. Trying to work out what's carrot, what's leaf there. Oh, I'm going to turn the book around so I can get towards the spine a bit easier that side. As well. Got to go pick up the kids. Was hoping to stick around a little longer, but just got a text from your 10-year-old. May hop back on if you're still streaming later on. Take care, Sarah. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, if not. So I'm streaming all of my day, so it will be a nice chunk of everyone's, even if not your whole day. Right, there we go. I've got some little carrot tips down here. I think they're all going to be the lighter orange colour. What have I done here? What's meant to be the lighter one? Why am I struggling so much with an alternating pattern here? I'm going to leave the leaves for a bit. I'm going to probably start with activating these first. The leaves are quite intricate there. Yeah, let's do the orange of this as well. Colouring streak is going well. What day am I on? I don't know. Let's work out together. I haven't updated it since my last time you asked me on stream, Anna. Because I have... Yep, what was it, the 13th? Just double checking. Yep, I coloured the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Yep. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's not, this is 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I'm on day 85 of the colouring streak, where I've coloured at least one page every single day of this month. Cat looks like he's pooping a carrot. Yeah, it does. That is a unfortunate placed carrot. I love it. I feel like this guy needs a name. Right. Something, the carrot pooping cat. That's very unfortunate. It's an accomplishment. Yeah, I'm looking forward to day 100. And the thing is, like, it's not even been like a force. There's been some days where I've been like, oh, I haven't done anything yet today, or I haven't finished anything yet today. Let's go do a quick alcohol marker page. But it's not been a fact of like, I don't feel like colouring today. Let's force myself to colour to keep up the streak. That hasn't happened at all. There is a cat fart colouring book, so I've seen. Yeah, it's Colour Me Farts, I think. It's the name of it. It's like one of the larger Colour Me series. Honestly, I love that book. It looks so funny. Poor guy being such a carrot. It's very at least the start of it would have been easier to push out. A bit narrower. It's in for the hardest part now. Oh dear. It's not even been... It's been 20 minutes and already we're talking about pooping carrots. He does look surprised. Just that is a face of... Oh wow, that hurt. Bless him. Hiya Angie, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're talking about this poor guy pooping out a carrot. That's all I'm going to be able to see now. That's all I'm going to be able to see. Right, I'm gonna not do the stems of these, but do the big ones. So what's my dark one? It's weird, this moss green looks darker here, but when you actually swatch them out, the chrome one is darker. There we go. Chromium. There we go. So using the chromium, green for the darker orange. And then moss green for the lighter one. There we go. I just feel like colouring that in allows me to distinguish the details of the carrot behind it a bit better now. Doing alright, just feeling exhausted. Yeah, I'm doing good too. Sorry to hear you're feeling quite tired at the moment, Angie. That's how you know it's going to be a good stream, lol. Hiya KP, glad to see you working in this book. I'd like to start some pages in this book myself. Happy Friday to you all. Happy Friday to you too. Yeah, it's my first one done in this book. I'm surprised it's taken me this long to just get started, but yeah, once this one is all coloured in, then that will be all of my Camilla books coloured. And I'm thinking of doing a Camilla? That's not her name. Camilla. A Camilla focus month soon. I don't think next month. Next month I've gone crazy again with my buddies. But it's fine. They're all pages I want to do anyway. So I am looking forward to it. And it will just mean that I'm picking fewer pages myself to colour. But a lot of them are like Easter pages I want to get done. A lot of them from the randomizer. And then others are from untouched books. But yeah, I think maybe May I'll do a Camilla focus month where I try and colour a page in each of her books. You can use Neocolour, only Neocolour on this page. I haven't decided yet. I think definitely the background is just going to be Neocolour. But for the kitty cat, the central cat, I like often doing more detail and pencil shading on the focus in the centre. So I think I'll probably base this guy and then do some shading, just a little bit. I might not even base the cat itself and just use that all pencil. Well, I've got some gold glittery carrots here because I did change my water, but I think the brush must have still had some gold left on it. That's what I was doing earlier, finishing off the Kawaii Tarot page. Oh dear. It's fine, we got sparkly gold carrots. Nothing wrong with that. Could have worse things in life. But yeah, I do want it to look quite watercolour-y. So not like an even layer of colour. Now it's just these two that are gold shiny. Oh dear. Oh well. Good evening, Pure Nightmare. Welcome in. Sparkly poop. Sparkly carrot glitter poop. Yes. My copy of Romantic Country arrived yesterday, and my Camilla alphabet one arrived today. Also got pencil grips for the chroma flows. Nice, Angie. Have you joined? Have you got a page for the Romantic Country collab? I can't remember. I've had a lot. I still have plenty of spots still available. If you're interested in what's still available, head to my community posts tab, and I've done a post there, and that is an up-to-date list. There's 29 pages left open. So yeah, we're getting there, and I'm going to open it up tomorrow to people who want a second page. I know there's one that is open to do the map, so I will contact her. Not got a page yet. Check it out after stream. No worries. Still plenty of options left, Angie. Need to see if I can find an inspo page for your bookshop on Erie. Oh, I've got an inspo page for you. I've done it. Now, I was actually inspired by Pencil Stash for my bookshop page. She did a tutorial on how to colour the green door I used, and I just loved that colour. And based the entire page off of that. I think I came up with my own colour scheme for the books. I can't remember. May have been inspired by her for that as well. I think the cat poop carrot should be now coloured in gold watercolour, just to highlight it. No, it's just going to be a subtle detail. If you know, you know. going to go over this, see if I can potentially remove some of the glitter. Nope. Oh. See, the rest are cuts vaguely glittery, and it's okay. It's okay. So alright. Oh, hi Ali, welcome in. Love the Pencil Stash YouTube channel, so much good content there. Yeah, they did all of the eerie like pull-out pages at the back of the book, which were really cool. Loved watching those. I just thought she had a really unique way of approaching pages. Did a lot of eerie's, which I loved. Does anyone know why Romantic Country Third Tale is so hard to get? First and second are available in Japanese, English and French, but no one has the third. No idea. Honestly, no idea. They released the third tale, it was quite a while ago. Well, let me check mine. They released it ages ago, and then it went out of, it was unavailable, out of print. Then it came back in print, and then I picked up my copy from Amazon Japan at that point. Oh, let's check when it was published. It's all in Japanese. I can see numbers, I don't really know what it means. Let me get my Google Translate app. So it says March 25th, 2016 was the first edition and first printing, and then August 25th was the 5th printing, and that was 2023. So I don't know why this one is impossible to get, because it's had books before it, Romantic Country 1 and 2, it's had books since it, or the World series of books, and they're available, but not this one. It is strange that seems to be the only one of Erie's books that you can't really get. Like, it would make sense if it was, say, the most recent one or the oldest one, but the fact that it's somewhere in the middle, it's weird. Maybe to get a good copy on eBay, you're able to obtain a Japanese copy that's in new condition at a reasonable price. Yeah, eBay, Etsy, World of Books, A Books, Vinted are your best bets. Yeah, often if you Google the book, like the book title on Google, and go on the shopping tab, it can show you different websites where it's available from, like different second-hand ones. I find that's useful for finding hard to find books, rather than going to each of the sites individually and searching there. I got a delivery today. My collection is officially 300 books. Got my 300th book today. And I'm so excited. It's so gorgeous. It's the Grand Classiques Tome 13, colour by number, and it's a beauty. The doorbell rang earlier and I heard whoever is at the door say my name, and I was like, oh, my name. Didn't know what was arriving. I'm waiting on a couple of things, so I went downstairs. I was like, I heard my name. My dad made me wait because he does this like Royal Mail tracking thing, and he gets like free stamps in return for tracking how many things have been sent on a given day and whatnot. At the moment he's tracking parcels. So he was like, I've got to input your parcel data. I was like, give me my package. Give it to me. Hi Tara, and hi Nessa, welcome. You had a lovely person tell me about Spirit Animals being on sale on Vinted. Yeah, It's I on Vinted, I've got a few things saved in searches that I just check back to those searches pretty much every day to see if they've got what I'm looking for available. And Vinted's also pretty good at like knowing what you want and like having a good feed for you. That will show you books that you were interested in and have saved on your searches. Trying to keep my collection to 100 or less, and I have 2 books on the way, and that will bring me to 95. Nice. Hi Vera, tired to get the stream train here. Hi Kate, welcome. And anyone who's joined from Vera's stream, welcome in. Did you get your panel done, Vera? When I left, you were shading the castle, I think. I might be able to. Nope. It's like proper in there, this gold watercolour. Oh well. It is what it is. Tower done, the dragon's not yet. Nice. Oh, getting this orange all over the cat's face. Done the spreadsheet, so I have a better idea now. It is Amy Warsart's spreadsheet, which is amazing. Yeah, I've downloaded and used it before. I just couldn't get along with using a spreadsheet to track my colouring books. I think if you use or have access to a laptop or computer nearby your colouring, then it's the best for having all that information. But I personally use Bookshelf for my digital tracking. I also like how visual that is as well, with all the pictures and whatnot, and how most of the time the information gets inputted for you. You just need to edit the number of pages after scanning the ISBN. Yeah, it's just whatever works for you, really. But yeah, I spent ages setting up the spreadsheet, and then I just never ever used it because viewing it on a phone is not nearly as good for me anyway, and I couldn't see everything I wanted. It was really small, so I spent hours and hours and hours inputting everything. But then it made it easier for when I decided to get Bookshelf, for transferring all that data over. It was all done, all the hard work. Now I'm going to finish off Flower Fantasy Buddy. Nice. Sweet page. Yeah, it's a cute page. You got Bookshelf too. Got about half your collection uploaded to Bookshelf. Thanks for all the info you've provided. Oh, I love it. It is great. And I've started using the tag feature a lot more. It was really useful when I did my one book per category, because I just looked at my tags, looked at all the books within those tags to know what categories to, one, include in the video, and two, what books were in each of those categories. It's a nice visual aid as well. Helpful. yeah, I got a new colour by number book, and I got my snail mail club from Morgan O'Brien today, which is a little letter from Matchstick Mouse, a print and a matching colour page, and then also a sticker. So it's double excitement. Now I'm just patiently waiting, keep checking YouTube for a flip through of the newest Tokimeku series book. It was released on the 18th. It's the same illustrator as the Bear book, Waka Nakauchi, and it's called My Travel Memories. I want to watch a flip through, judge whether I want that book or not, and then place my Amazon Japan order. Depending on whether I want to get that book or not, actually will depend on if I place it on Amazon Japan or Pomodoro. So I priced up the 4 books that I have in my cart on Pomodoro, and it's actually £3 cheaper. And I thought, might as well give it a go. For the sake of saving £3, let's try it. Are you using watercolour? This is Catitude, so you apply it down as a crayon and then I'm just activating it with water. The 2s are water soluble, the 1s are not. But they work really nicely in this book. Like, I've been working, like, overworking the colour quite a bit, and it's not ripping up the paper or anything. It's doing really well. What do your parents actually think of your colouring hobby and that you have so many books? They think I'm a bit insane, and they're not wrong. But ultimately they have hobbies. Like, my dad receives packages every single day, and it's like some screws, it's a clamp, he's really into DIY, so his shed is overflowing with stuff. So they really can't judge me, even though they do. Cute page, beautiful soft blending, thank you. And welcome in, Resonance Meditation. Thank you for popping into chat. And hello to anyone who is lurking at the moment. I see you, not directly you, but I can see that you're here, and I appreciate you. But yeah, it's a good time to ask, what is everybody colouring at the moment, or what have you been colouring today, or what do you plan on colouring soon? I coloured a kawaii tarot page this morning. Actually haven't coloured anything from kawaii tarot this month yet, so I was like, I need to get that finished. I started the page quite a while ago, and then, well, not quite a while ago, it was last week. Oh, this has gone right into the spine of the book there. Like a drop of water. There we go. Yeah, finished off one of the buddies that I got in Kawaii Tarot for this month. And then I also did a page for the Matchstick Mouse seasonal buddy group that I'm in. Did the page from Springtime, and I've based the page from Floral, just need to do the pencil shading. Filmed a video and uploaded said video. I exported it. It was ready to go an hour or two ago, And then I was in Vera's stream and she mentioned one of my videos and I was like, oh my gosh, I had this video that was meant to upload. So I did that now and it got uploaded about half an hour before I went live. But that's my how successful was the winter randomizer video. So I went and recapped all the pages that I managed to colour as a result of the randomizer. Wasn't the best one, spoiler, but wasn't terrible. Got a fair few pages done. That is fiddly, getting in between all the leaves there. Ooh, let me not chat, so let me scroll back up. Oh, lots of chat. I was yapping away for too long. Oh my gosh, lots. You're colouring in Shooting Star by Maria Troll, a flower with two birds. Nice. Ali's doing the March shelf page from Tiny Year. Finally got over being stuck with this page. Amazing, Ali. I have been wanting to get back to that page and I just haven't. I'm going to do it next week, not this week. Nessa just started a frog page from Hannah Carson's Forest Kingdom using Caran d'Ache watercolours. Lovely. Lisa's doing a dragon page in Maria Troll's universe. Nice. Resonance has got a flower tarot colouring book and I've been too scared to choose colours so far. It's so intimidating and lovely. Oh, I love a good tarot book and I love a good flower book. Finished the RJ page for Dana's hashtag, the map one. Oh, I saw your post of that, Anna. It looks amazing. Hi Silvana, welcome. Nikki's doing Joanna Basford's Wonderful Wildflowers with your new Castle Art spring pencils. You love them. Nice. Yeah, they've got like gorgeous colour range. Kate's colouring in Shakespeare's World. You've been colouring the birthplace house at the front of the book. Oh, that's a fun one. Christine's colouring the tree houses and the flower plant in Maria Troll's Nightfall. Amy wants to finish your Bluebeard page on Dark Fairy Tales and a page in Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Nice. KP's got a couple of pages in two different Eerie books that are whips right now. Not sure if you will continue with one of those tonight or if you will start your Romantic Country page for the group collab. Sarah's currently colouring the Princess's Mystery Colouring by Number book. Ooh, lovely. Angie's working on your whip in the Family Colour by Number. I finished my first one in that one. Not family portraits the other day. And do you guys want to see? Do you want to see a flip? Newly arrived today. Adriana's colouring it in Woodland Kingdom. Sarah's also working on the St Patty's Day page in the paint and ink colouring book. Oh yes, I know the one with all the four-leaf clovers shamrock page. It's such a cute one. I've seen quite a few people have done that one. And what was the other page I saw a lot? Oh, I think it's called Ms. Leprechaun from one of Christine Cameron's books. Oh. Seeing that page coloured actually inspired me to pull out a different Christine Cameron book. So I wanted to get a page done in Wondrous Folk, as it was the final one that was uncoloured for me. I struggled so much picking a page. Don't know why, but I'm just not as inspired by that one as the other ones. But I did colour and I did love it. I absolutely loved it. Yes, lol. Right, I thought I'd just let me just finish activating the bits that are on the page. So I'll do these carrot tops and then I will flip that colour by number with you. It gives the new colours a little second to dry as well, which is not a bad thing before I work on the rest. Thinking I might, for these ones, apply it like a watercolour. So apply it to a little lid that I've got, plastic lid, and then pop it on the page that way rather than trying to draw on the book. As they are very tiny. I think I'll have a better job getting a more accurate colour down if I just used a paintbrush. Do you guys want to see? Vera, yes? Wait, see what? But yes. Just want to see. No idea what, but could she be showing you anything? I don't know what's something awful that you wouldn't want to see. That's not this kind of channel. You're safe. Sylvana's currently doing a Pokemon colour by number with Langros. Nice. I need to get more pages done on that one. Just with the colour by number group I'm in, where we different characters for each month. That's 3 pages, and I want to be doing 3 to 4 pages in Tome 11. Not had as much time for other colour by numbers. But some months I'm more inclined to do colour by numbers and some months I'm less. And usually it's a good thing if I'm not doing as many colour by numbers, because it means that I'm feeling good, feeling happy, feeling colourful. Right, there we go. I'll just pop that off to the side for a second. And whilst I will do this. Totally up for a buddy, Sylvana. If you want to DM me, we can organise something. Don't show your feet. But anything colour related yet? Yeah, it's not my kind of channel. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous book. Don't you just love the pages, guys? No, something interesting I discovered whilst flipping through this. Any page that is done in landscape format, the key has also been rotated. So before, the key was always like this, no matter if it was portrait, landscape, and then a few times ago they changed the orientation of the numbers. So before it was all portrait like this, even if it was a landscape page. But now the landscape pages, not only are the numbers printed on the page, landscape, but the key down the side is. I don't think that was necessary, but whatever. I very rarely colour it that way anyway. I usually colour it this way anyway, just because it fits on my desk easier. But be prepared, guys. This book is so stunning. Oh my gosh. There's only 32 single pages. The rest, which is, quick maths, 8, 60, 68 are double pages, which means 68 pages are of a double page, which means there are 34 double. So there's 34 doubles, 32 singles. Hope that makes sense. Because obviously that's one double, but it's 2 pages. Love using language in my colour by numbers. Yeah, I did not. I think they would work very well for pages like this. Look at all that. I mean, a lot of it is white, to be fair, so I don't think it would be that crazy, but it is quite crazy. I really love that one. Hi Zoe! Look away if you want to flip through your colour by number book yourself, because I'm flipping through. Also so happy they filled in the white, as they don't always. Yes, sometimes they'll leave the lines in there, but I much prefer when they leave white space for white. I'll show you what I mean. So this white page is good. So instead of putting all the lines, sometimes they would add the lines just for texture and it just looks weird, but they leave it just white, which I much prefer. Oh, it smells so nice, a nice fresh book. But you've got a really nice variety of pages here. This is one of my favourites. I'll show you the close-up. Look at that Isabella page. I love that page. Oh, I love it. Pink and purple flowers, I mean, come on. Just stunning. So I'm very much looking forward to doing that one. This Winnie the Pooh one is also just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that Mirabelle one as well. And I really love this, because Aurora's in her blue dress. They almost never put her in her blue dress. And that was always my favourite as a child. I love this kind of periwinkle blue colour. So pretty. I really like this one with the fireworks in the background. That's going to be super fiddly. That could be good actually. Oh, to colour the background with my markers as usual and then go over with Langos on top. So then they look kind of... The Langos end up looking a bit shiny. I could even use like a glitter gel pen, that could be cool. The fireworks. Just to get a bit of like different texture and it'd be nice and bright and bold. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is another one of my favourites. I'm holding them up so you can see. Look at that stained glass window. Oh, it is gorgeous. I spent a good minute just staring at this. I love it so much. I love colouring stained glass. And the way they've done this is so beautiful. And I love all the roses around the outside. I wish there was a little bit less grey. I wish we were a bit more zoomed in on that stained glass to get rid of some of this grey, but honestly, love it. Stickles to the fireworks, that could be cool. That could be cool. Oh, it's just, I'm in love. You know I love this one. This is like the movie poster of Tangled. Love it. I think it might be my new favourite. Sometimes I'm like hesitant to put the newest book as my favourite because recency bias is a thing. I did psychology. Hi Lucy, welcome. I love this one with the 7 dwarfs on the horses. So cute. And how bright and colourful and beautiful that Finding Nemo page is. And we've got another, so in the Princesses Tome 2 we've got a few pages like this which have multiple princesses on it, and this is another one, so they're really fun. I think that's really creative. And I really love the detail of this Zootopia one. That has got to have a lot of colours on it. I want to see 47 to 48. Oh, actually not too crazy. I've seen, oh you can't see, I've seen much crazier than this. Yeah, it's a lot, but it is a double. Tome 11 definitely has more colours in some of their pages. Oh, honestly, every page is just a win. It really is. That would have been perfect, Zoe, for Monsters Inc. I think that's such a fun page, nice and bright and bold. This one's so cool, with Ralph Breaks the Internet. Very rarely see the sequel represented, but it's got the Disney castle for the Oh My Disney site. Really fun. And I love that one of Toy Story 4. Hiya Amy. Look at this one. This one is insane. This one is insane with all the mini snowmen. But it actually probably wouldn't be too bad because a lot of it is white. But make sure you've got a good range of blues for that page, that's for sure. This one I was very tempted to immediately start with because one of the characters for the Colour by Number group is Brother Bear in general. And I was like, oh, I could do this. But then I thought about it and I was like, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bears, and 6 of those bears are brown, and all different shades of brown. I don't think I have enough browns to do that justice. I probably do, but I didn't fancy it. Didn't fancy all the browns, but it is so cute. Oh, yeah. I even love this one. Never seen planes in my life, but it's a really fun, bright, colourful page. And that Ratatouille page is really fun. Often they can be a bit boring with just greys, but that one's cool. This one is the cover page. Oh, turning red, so cute. You need a lot of red for that page, that's for sure, because it's a double page. Yeah, a lot of portrait double pages in this book. Such a wide variety of films. Oh, another one of my favourites is this one. I am drawn to the bright, colourful, fairly busy pages. Because yes, it's busy and detailed, but it means that you haven't got those large expanses of colour that just drain your markers. So I prefer a page like that. I do. I prefer a detailed one. I love this Aristocats page, but I think it's one of the few where the colours aren't right. Thomas O'Malley and Toulouse up here are way too dark. They're meant to be a nice, bright, ginger, orange colour. And this is too dark, so I need to remember. Anne-Marie and Duchess are too dark as well. They're meant to be white cats and they look grey. So I think I would change it so the lightest grey parts are just white and then keep the dark grey, but switch it for the lighter grey for the shadows. But that's easily fixed. That's one of the only pages where I'm like, the colours are not right there. Everything else is so bright and beautiful. Look at that Hey Hey page. That is so cute. So cute. And look at that Simba and Mufasa one. We've got one from Elio. Starting to see Elio represented in the books. I haven't seen this film, but the page is really fun. I mean, this creature is a bit, what the heck is going on there? But it's nice and bright and colourful. Switch you to your laptop. Home tomorrow. Nice. Oh, final page. Sad. But what a great one to finish on. Pocahontas. Look at that. I love these pages that have multiple characters on. They kind of feel like the movie posters. I don't know if that is from a movie poster or not. But yeah, really do like that. This Snow White one's lovely. Although, why does he have green boots? It's a bit weird. Yeah, this is definitely, potentially a new favourite. My favourite before this was Vitro Tome 2. And Princesses Tome 2 was a very close second, but because it was just princesses, like limited movies represented, it would never be my favourite. But this has got the same level of detail as Princesses Tome 2, but with a wider variety of movies, which I love. I haven't inputted this in my spreadsheet yet. I've got a spreadsheet where I have all of the Disney films tracked in there. And so I can see like, oh, Pocahontas is the film of the month. Let's check the spreadsheet. In fact, let me share it with you on screen so you know what I am talking about. Let me get it up. Let's go to Drive. It is so beautiful. I'm in love. I know after I finish this Snow White double page spread, I don't want to do another double page spread for a while. Yeah, we talked about doing a buddy and I was like, I was going to leave it to you, like, do we want to do a double or a single? I thought after your double you may not fancy it. Hi Paulina, you just missed me flipping through the book unless you came in a bit earlier. It's on the wrong one. I vote single. That's fine. We can do a single, no problem. Alright, let me get up my Disney Films tracker. You know what? Let's input the data together. Let's input the data together. So, this is my tracker. You can find this in my Ko-fi store, I think. Don't worry, Paulina, I'm going to go back over it over here. In fact, let me just hide the chat off the screen here a moment, so we can see it in the corner here. And I will go through. Oh, clicked on the wrong one. So yeah, I've got at the top here all of the books. So I'll go across. And I want it to go next to here, because these are the square ones, and I just I like them to be separate, so right click, insert one column to the right. Got all these checkboxes already there for you, and this is tome 13. Is that what it's called? Tome 11? Oh, Classics Tome 11 it's called. Oh. Hi Callie, I don't know if I said hi Callie, but hi Callie. Right, so then I go through the book and I see we have a Lilo and Stitch here. So I'll go down. Sometimes I find it helpful to highlight the whole column so I know what I'm looking at. So Lilo and Stitch. There we go, and then we have Alice in Wonderland, and these are all in release order, so I kind of know where it is. Tinkerbell and Friends. And then we have Beauty and the Beast. For some reason, Mum was singing oh, Dig 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 from Snow White. She goes, why don't you watch Snow White? And I was like, I have. She goes, when? I was like, last week. And she was like, oh, fair enough. I was like, and I watched the live action, which wasn't very good. She goes, well, that doesn't surprise me. We got Little Mermaid. That is from Little Mermaid 2. That I haven't actually seen Little Mermaid 2. I've seen very few of the sequels because they are terrible. Apart from the Lion King ones, those are good. Then we have Winnie the Pooh and Frozen. In this, I don't have the sequels listed differently. I just think if I want to find a page, I don't care if it's from the first, second, whatever. Mulan. Then we have Up. So Pixar are all grouped together at the bottom. Did not like Mufasa. I have not even bothered with Mufasa. I find the brother song annoying enough online, let alone watching the film. All I've heard are terrible things. I do think I need to watch it. Like, I watched the live action Mulan, hated that. Oh, what a rage baity film for me. Nothing can sort of get me riled up like the live action Mulan. It was terrible. Took out all the charm from the film, completely missed the message. Hate the brother song. You loved Mufasa? Oh. Aladdin the King of Thieves is a good sequel. Yeah. But then the other one isn't. The Return of Jafar is bad. See, I know of the sequels and I know what's good and bad. And mostly they're bad. Sleeping Beauty. Encanto I've already done. Little Mermaid I've already done. Because they already had a movie represented. And this is... I'm looking for Aladdin. And Hercules. But the gladiator. Hercules. Return of Jafar doesn't exist. It's like Cinderella 2 is terrible, but Cinderella 3 is pretty good. Apparently. Jungle Book. Last film Walt Disney ever worked on. Already done Tinkerbell and Friends, already done Encanto, already done Aladdin, 101 Dalmatians. Same composers, Mary Poppins 2 and Hamilton. Rhythmical and earthy music. Oh, I mean, I love Lin-Manuel, but I think he missed the mark on freaking brother song. And he did Encanto, which amazing. Moana, amazing music. Right, Sword and the Stone. Love me some Lin-Manuel. Of Lion King 2, wish there was a double in tome 13 of Kiara and Kovu. I think there is one of Kovu in a different book, but not this one. 101 we've already done. Pinocchio. Tangled. Lilo and Stitch we've already done. Snow White. Right at the top. This represents a bunch. I don't think I've done Moana yet. No. So let's tick Moana, but I've done Little Mermaid and the other one. Finding Nemo. Love most of the live action ones, to be fair. I don't love any of them. I like some of them, but I always watch them and just wish I was watching the animation. I think Cinderella is the only really good one, like where they changed it for the better and actually made it their own. They need to do Tangled as live action, as I love the songs on that. I think it's in the works. They've been talking about it being in the works for a while. Whether it actually comes to be, we will see, because apparently after how badly Snow White did at the box office, they reportedly cancelled all future live action remakes, which I think is hilarious. Zootopia. They deserve more love. There's a good page of them together in love stories, but that's about it, aside from the odd portrait. Yeah, they don't tend to do the sequels very often. Monsters Inc. Wreck-It Ralph. They've announced the actors for Tangled already. I can't remember if that was official or we think it's official. There's been so much like speculation with that film, I don't know what to believe. Bambi. Little Mermaid already done. Toy Story. It's because the audience had a thing about Snow White supposedly being played by a person of colour, as Rachel Zegler was amazing. I mean, I think there was initial backlash, but then it kind of died down, and I think more backlash was put on the fact that they weren't going to cast 7 little people as the dwarfs. In fact, they were going to get rid of the dwarfs altogether. Then they did these terrible CGI dwarfs that look like they were made out of plastic. The animals look like they were made out of plastic. They look terrible. And that's... I thought the film was fine. I thought the music was cheesy. I thought it was a bit kind of ugh. But I didn't think it was bad. There are other live actions I think are bad. But yeah. But it was the CGI for me that I just could not deal with. Tinkerbell, already done. Big Hero 6 we got over this side. Brother Bear. Tegan Croft is Rapunzel. Costume, script and music were all bad and stuff. Oh, the costumes. Oh, her dress. Like, it looks like they bought it from a costume shop. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, cheap. Looked like it was made out of polyester. There's so many ways they could have made it. Yeah. They just did some poor choices of that film. And then they had... I'm going to put this Planes page as Cars, because Planes is not actually technically a Pixar film. I can go into it, but it's not. But it's part of the Cars franchise. We have Oliver and Company. Yeah, I think by the time the film came out, people weren't as bothered, at least from what I saw, people weren't as bothered at the fact that Rachel Zegler didn't have skin as white as snow. Like, I don't think that really mattered at the end of the day. But I don't think they picked the right person for the character. Like, the interview she gave where she's like, she's not going to be saved by the prince, and then proceeds to be saved by a man. Like, it kind of contradicted herself. Yeah, I just found it was just a bit cringe, in my opinion. But then again, Snow White is not my favourite anyway. What is this? This is Turning Red. Then Aladdin I've already done. Robin Hood. Robin Hood and Little John ran through the forest. It's been ages since I watched that. Catherine Hahn is Mother Gothel. See, yeah, I did see that. I'm still just not convinced that this film's going to happen because of all the stuff that's gone on. But lots of people fan cast her, and honestly, she is the perfect Mother Gothel choice. I'm just so sceptical about all live action remakes. I don't like them. Right, Princess and the Frog. Then Emperor's New Groove. And Elemental is such a good Elemental page. And then Pretty sure that's the Black Cauldron. Le Chandron Magique sounds like the magical cauldron, which I'm assuming is the French version for it. Pretty sure it is. It's one of the few I haven't watched. That's Finding Nemo. Aristocats. What about How to Train Your Dragon? I haven't watched that live action. My mum watched it the other week because she is such a big How to Train Your Dragon fan, and she said it's the most faithful live action, animated to live action remake she's ever seen. She was like, it was almost like a shot for shot version, and at that point, what's the point? Like, what's the point of making? And I was like, oh, yeah, I can see what you mean. It's like, what's the point of making a live action if you're not going to change anything? Elio, I don't have Elio on here yet. I might need to add Elio, which is Pixar. Yeah. Insert, oh no. Insert, row below. Elio, because there is an Elio page in Vitro Grand Block as well. Lion King I've already done. What's this? Lady and the Tramp. Tick. Atlantis. It's always nice to see that represented. Haven't seen it, but I know it's from Atlantis. Basically, the director didn't want them to ruin it, so he took charge of it himself, which is why it's so similar. Ah, that makes sense. But still, at the same point, like, what's the point? Right, there we go. That is everything. Hi, Ayana. Welcome in. Right, then the only thing I've got left to do is update the total. Just gonna copy that across there. There we go. For some reason, when you add a new row, it'll add all the checkboxes, but it won't add the formula. So if you just drag and drop. So it's got 46 different films represented in the book, which is pretty good, especially considering so many are double page spreads. Yeah, it's the only book so far to contain a page from Elio as well. Colour by number, that is. Let's transition back to this. Maleficent was good too. Hi Hadassah, welcome in. So I watched approximately 5 minutes of The Black Cauldron when I was a child, and then it got banished and we were not allowed to watch it ever again because I got terrified. And my mum didn't want a repeat of Monsters Inc. where I had nightmares and kept her up all night. Hi Yana, welcome. Right, I'm just going to pop you guys on the Be Back Soon screen for a moment because I need the loo. But let me move that book out of the way and we will transition back to the colouring. Nice little distraction for a moment there. So yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. Right, I'm back. Still feel annoyed about these golden carrots down here. It's the fact that none of the rest look like that. I'm going to hold it up to camera so you can see it better, hopefully. No. No, you can't see it. But there's a golden sheen to it. Whereas the rest have like some scattered gold, but not mainly. Right, I do think I need to go over these around the outside a bit, give it a bit more definition. Some of them look good, then others look a bit flat. So add a bit of extra. I think I got better as I went on. I did the lighter ones first and then the dark ones. I did a better job at kind of moving the pigment so it was focused around the outer edge. Maybe if I put some more on, it will look less gold. My big sister watched The Black Cauldron with me when I was little because I wanted to read the book but couldn't. Struggled with reading, so it's a nice memory. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I think as soon as, the Horned King came on screen, I was like, nope, peace out. Then it got banished to the topmost shelf in the in the house, next to Monsters Inc. and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Weirdly, the thing that creeped me out as a kid, I was a very scared child, very scared, and a lot of things like scarred me for life as a child. And so, if something started out and I was like, nope, don't like that, Mum was like, okay, yep, nope, banned, never to be seen again. Because in Monsters Inc., it was specifically the scream, sucky machine that terrified me. I just, no thank you, and that haunted my nightmares. And then in Hunchback it was the gargoyles, the comic relief characters, not the dark theme. What a kids movie, Hunchback. Crazy. Got traumatised with one of the old Care Bear movies, oh dear. Hiya Brittany, welcome. Lovely to see you. Weird, my comment didn't come up. Are you on live chat or top chat? I'm on live chat. Which comment? What did you say? It may have been YouTube filtered it out. You must have said a word it didn't like. Never-ending Story terrified me as a kid. The Nothing was nightmare fuel. Seeing it as an adult, it looks laughably fake. It had a big thing with like puppets. I didn't like puppets. So like the Thunderbirds, creepy, or like old kids programs. Luckily, I grew up in the age of animation, so a lot of these older programs were sort of remade, animated. But I think it all stems from my phobia of mannequins. I just said this is a cute page. Oh, how strange. Oh, I do see it. I see your comment. This is a cute page. I just didn't read it, sorry. I got distracted by something else. OMG, love the Scream franchise. Pure cheese. Got traumatised by Scream when I was 10. Hi, Hadassah, you have joined the Queen Bumblebee tier. Thank you for joining. I have filmed the next episode. I just need to edit it. And that will be going out Sunday. The Sargon colour along. Didn't see it come up in your little box. Oh. I don't know then. The little box should show everything. I don't know why. I have no control over the little box. It's all automatic. I even went through a phase where The Lion King kind of scared me a bit, but I loved the film, so I kind of just pushed through it. It was just the hyenas, specifically in the Be Prepared scene, which I love now as an adult. That scene is so good, but just all the hyenas kind of doing their gross marching creeped me out as a kid. As I said, I was a very scared child. Now I quite enjoy horror. I do. I also remember someone at school watching a clip from one of the Saw films and being traumatised by that. And little content warning, but it was specifically the scene of the oh my gosh, what's the trap called? Oh, it's got a name, but it's the ribs, the rib cage one. It's called the something angel. I can't think of the official name. I haven't watched it in a while. I haven't binged it in a while. But it was watching that and seeing someone put her hand in the acid, and I was just like, this is horrific. Then you see her ribs everywhere, and I was just like, what are you watching? I think I was about 12 at the time. And I was just like, what on earth? How can you even watch this at school? And now I love them. Now I quite enjoy watching gore. Got fairy tale words so you can get in the colour alongs. Amazing. I was terrified of Jurassic Park too, convinced raptors were going to get me in my sleep. I watched it way too young. I reckon that probably would have scared me too. And especially, like, they look a bit funny, like, because they're kind of puppetry. That kind of creeps me out as well, so that wouldn't have helped. But yeah, I reckon if I watched that at a young age, it would have terrified me. I didn't watch it the full way through until I was late in my teens. It was one of those films that every time it was on TV, we'd watch it, but I'd only watch clips. So I'd watch a clip here, I'd watch a clip there, and I'd watch it. So I'd never seen it the full way through until a few years ago. I love the films now. Terrified of the Incredible Hulk series. Marvel's Hulk, absolutely fine, no problems. Oh, fair enough. I was Shenzi, the girl hyena, in my school play when we did The Lion King. Love that. I saw Lion King in theatres and was in tears and screaming when Mufasa was died. I mean, literally, the amount of trauma in Disney films is insane. Stage production of The Lion King was absolutely amazing. One of the best shows I've seen, second to Phantom. Oh, The Lion King was at the top of my list of musicals to see for years, and then I finally saw it. Came to Southampton, where I went to uni. Got delayed for 2 years because of COVID. Watched it in 2022, loved it, and now top of my list is Phantom because of the staging. I really want to see that. When I was a little kid, my parents would watch Jaws and Exorcist and Changeling with me there too. Yeah, my parents knew not to do that. My mum was very strict on movie ages. We weren't allowed to watch all the Harry Potter films because, yes, I grew up with the Harry Potter films being released. She said you either had to be 12, which was the rating for them. We could watch the first 3 because those were PG, so we watched those so many times, over and over again. But then the rest, Mum was like, she had a rule where either you had to be 12 and old enough, or you had to read the books. So I read the books. And I watched the 4th one with my mum, and it was really fun, and I watched the 5th one, and then it got to the 6th one, and Mum was like, oh, I can't be bothered with your sister anymore, she ain't going to read these books, so let's watch them all together. I was like, seriously? I've been grafting here. These are long books. I was so annoyed. I mean, I think I was 11 at the time and my sister would have been 10, so we weren't that young. I also personally found the first film the scariest out of all of them, and the werewolf changing scene. I really went through a phase of being disturbed by Voldemort appearing on the back of Quirrell's head. And that would kind of disturb me. But the rest, I don't find them scary. Like, they're dark in the theme, but in terms of, like, a scary thing for a child to watch on screen, yeah, you got death, but you got death in other films. And they're not gory deaths, they're just Avada Kedavra. So I don't personally agree that they're that much darker compared to the first 3. The Exorcist has been laughing, especially the scene with the crucifix. If you know, you know. Yeah, I've never seen that film. I mean, I know of the scene, but yeah. so scared of the BFG, still haven't watched it, should do that sometime. I can understand that. I remember when we watched the newest Final Destination together, goriest one yet, and was so unbelievably cheesy. Yes. Love it. Loved. That was a good one. I really enjoyed that. You seeing Lion King next week? Woohoo! My teeth and ambitions are bad. I'll be honest, The Lion King, I think, is the only one that made me cry as a musical. Just The Circle of Life. If I see a live performance of Circle of Life, tears every time. Because they had a small version of the show at Disneyland Paris when I went, and I saw it with my cousin. My other cousin wasn't interested in shows, but the other one was like, I'll watch it with you. And yeah, Circle of Life at the beginning and the end, tears. It's just, the crescendo of the music, it gives me goosebumps. And just hearing the live singers, and they're so amazing. Oh, never ceases to make me tear. Seen Lion King in London and in the Netherlands, amazing. Phantom in London as well. Phantom was the first musical you ever saw. Mine was Joseph. I did watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I can barely remember that. So actually, technically that was. But the one that I properly remember was Joseph. My husband also wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter films. Yeah. But it was more because it was about witchcraft. Oh. You weren't allowed to watch Lord of the Rings until your mum quit Christianity. Okay, fair enough. My parents too. I only got to watch 15s or 18s when I was at my friend's house. Yep, I remember thinking I was such a rebel going to my friend's house and playing a bit of Grand Theft Auto. Oh my god, crazy business. It's an 18. Not crazy. It's quite spiritual, I think, and it touches you. It really does. We could maybe cry the first few times. I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think that did. When I watched it live. Or maybe. Oh, I can't remember. No, I don't think it did actually. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island gave me nightmares for months as a child. The evil cat people were actually terrifying. Clean House to the School from Phantom. I bloody love Phantom. And I know I haven't seen the stage show, but I love the film. Gerard Butler, yes. I love it. People say he's terrible, but I think he's great. And I really do wish every musical had a film version or at least a pro shot, like Hamilton. Ugh, love Hamilton. Love it. Usually get so emotional with musicals. As a highly sensitive person, the music sometimes is so much. But I love it. I've seen at least 20. I've seen a few. I've not seen nearly enough for my liking, but I've seen a good few. When I was at uni at Southampton, I'd get £20 tickets, sort of right at the back of the theatre. Still a great view. Like, it's not a huge theatre. Really uncomfortable seats though. They were just very narrow. Didn't have much leg room, so luckily a lot of the performances weren't very booked out, so we could put our feet over the chairs in front of us. But whilst at uni I saw Wicked, The Bodyguard when that was there. Oh my god, what else did I see? Think of my drawer of shirts, because I bought a shirt for everyone. I saw Wicked, Bodyguard, saw The Lion King, but that was after I finished. There was another one. What's the other one? What's the other shirt I have? I saw Swan Lake, the ballet. Oh, Les Mis. Les Mis is the other one. Saw Les Mis, and yeah, so not loads, but a few. And then I've seen The Book of Mormon in London, seen that twice. I was very obsessed with that when I was in my late teens. I've seen War Horse. I know, not a musical, but still stage show. And I've seen the Harry Potter play. That was play, amazing. Story, worst thing ever. But like the staging and everything, just incredible. But I think because of seeing that and the terrible seats we had, because it took us 7 hours to book seats for it, made me realise that no seats are really that bad. As long as it's not coming up as restricted viewing on the booking, you could deal with anything. Because this was right at the very back, like, you were looking down on the stage like this, like, literally down on it. Talking of Saw, all 10 movies are now streaming on Netflix. All 10. As in, even Saw 10. Because all of them, apart from the last one, were on Netflix for ages. But a while ago I was trying to watch Saw 10. Saw X. And I really wanted to watch it, but it wasn't available anywhere for streaming. And I was like, oh, fine, I'll save it. But if that's available, I might do a Saw rewatch. Because I've been thinking of doing it, but it's like I want to watch all of them. And I've only seen it the once, and that was in cinemas when it first came out. That was a fun thing. My parents were away. I was at work at my last job, and someone was like, oh, we're going to go see Saw tonight. And I was like, can I come? And they were like, yeah, all right. so I tagged along. That's what this advert says. Amazing. Oh, not in the UK. Oh, classic. Because, yeah, the first ones, they'll often have a random array. They'll have, like, Saw 1 through 4 on Netflix. I've often been able to watch them on, like, Virgin Media Go or Channel 4 Movies or something like that. I have Saw X on DVD if you want to watch it sometime. Ooh, yes. What am I colouring with? Neocolour 2s. Hope to take Sarah to see Paddington for her birthday and do an overnight stay. Oh, I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's absolutely amazing. Because I wasn't allowed anything as a child, not even go to brownies. We tried to put everything in place so they could come play computer games and eat pizza at midnight. Camped out with them. Oh, that's nice. Our choir is doing a musicals themed concert in July, and I'm in my element, but some of the arrangements suck. Oh dear. 6 is your fave. Warhorse made me cry, and Black Beauty. Oh, the film. I remember watching that on my birthday one year. It made me cry too. Before we had our children, we used to go to the theatre every month on a Thursday after work. That's amazing. My friend's mum had to apologise to his dad when they went to see Book of Mormon, not knowing it was a fairly anti-religious and both religious film. Yeah, I mean, it mostly is making fun of Mormons, like, but also religion as a whole, like Christianity as a whole, believing in God as a whole, they kind of make fun of as well. I mean, there's one of the songs is Hasadiga Ibawai, which is whatever language they speak. I don't know if it is Swahili or African. I don't know what specific language it is, but it means F you God. And there's a whole song about that. And I can imagine if you then go there as a Christian, you're like, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, at 14 years old when I watched it for the first time, I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I still think it's a great, great one. The music is really good. From the top of my mind, so I might forget half, Miss Saigon twice, Dirty Dancing, Aladdin, Lion King twice, Phantom, Tarzan, Billy Elliot, Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, Grease, Hairspray, Mary Poppins, Wicked. I mean, amazing. Cats, Chicago's Sister Act, probably more. Not much more you could want there. Pretty much all of them, like all the, a lot of the big ones. Amazing. I'm jealous. Zorro as well, nice. Seen so many musicals, I'd love to go. Phantom was your first big musical. Going to see The Greatest Showman immersive in London after we get married. Amazing. Tried to look and get tickets, but they sold out so quickly that I was not expecting it to sell out that quickly. Because it's in Bristol this summer. But I reckon it'll inevitably go to London. because I mean it's sold out in hours. Spring Awakening is really good too. The only thing I really know about Spring Awakening is that's the musical that Leah Michele and Jonathan Groff did together before Glee. It's about all I know about it. Don't know the plot, other than that it's like a coming of age, sexuality, musical. We're going to Harry Potter this summer. Amazing. Is that in London? And you are going at the right time because they're going to be cutting it. I think this is the last year. I don't know when I want to say November or October. They're removing the 2-part performance and just condensing it into one. Because you've got part 1 and part 2 that you go, and part 1 you'd watch at 2:30, and then part 2 you'd leave the theatre, come back at 7 o'clock, and it would still be in like 2 acts. But they're condensing it to what it is for the New York version. The New York version? The Broadway version. Where it's condensed into just one part, so they've made the story shorter, and apparently it's not as good. I had already read the screenplay because I just couldn't wait. Because, well, we wanted to see the previews for it. But we were on the booking screen for 7 hours. It took us to actually get through, and then it was over a year's wait to watch it. When did we watch it? I've got the tickets. In my drawer because they were pinned up on my desk, and then I got rid of them all. Well, I didn't get rid of them. They're in here. When did I see it? Oh, come on. Where's my tickets? There's my tickets. And you can tell they've been pinned up for a while because you can't see them anymore. They've sun bleached. Oh my gosh, you literally cannot. But it was 15 quid for each part, which is pretty good. The 12th of November 2016. And also, fun fact, this was when my parents went to the Bath Cats and Dogs home and found Lexi. I remember leaving part 1 of this, walking down the stairs, seeing my phone, and my mum had sent me a picture saying, "Am I cute enough?" And it was a little picture of Lexi. Little baby Lex. And then I think we got her 2 weeks later. So yeah, amazing. Used to go regularly when I lived in London. Used to get cheap seats. I remember sitting at the front for Buddy and for Les Mis. Amazing. Nice, can't wait to go. So impressive, sadly it will stop in July. July. Seeing all the same Vera and more. In 2 weeks we are going to Soldat van Orange. I haven't even heard of that, I'll be honest. Yeah, I loved being in Southampton and checking out what shows were coming and when, and I'd sort of write them in my journal and be like, right, anyone want to come with me for this, please? Just any old thing I was like, yep, interested in that, I want to see that. Soldat van Orange is the longest musical that played in the Netherlands. Nice. Phantom's the longest one. The longest stage production though is Mousetrap. In the UK, that is, in West End. And on Broadway, is it Wicked now? It used to be Cats, wasn't it? So yeah, I know weird random facts. At the moment I keep seeing all the Legally Blonde tour drama where everyone's dying. Well, they're not dying, but they're off sick and they've had to cancel shows and do weird concert performances. Right. A bit concerned. Oh yeah, got a bit of. I think I overworked it up here a little bit too much, and got a bit of pilling of the paper, but it hasn't gone through, which is good. Not looking completely even down here. Right, I'm gonna grab this. Got drops of water down on the other page. Messy. Yeah, the Cursed Child play, I'd read it beforehand because I was like, I cannot wait over a year to see this. I need to know what happens, and I knew I wouldn't be able to avoid spoilers. Read it, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? If you don't know the plot of the play, I'm going to tell you, because it's been out for, oh my god, it's been out for 10 years. That's crazy. It's been out for over 10 years. I can't, wow. Time flies. But yeah, the plot is, it's the sequel to the Harry Potter series, and Harry Potter's son, the ones you meet at the epilogue, he is going into his first year of Hogwarts, gets sorted into Slytherin. Harry tells him he hates him, which he would just never do after growing up with no parents. He would never tell a future son that he hates him and wishes he didn't exist. And then Amos Diggory approaches Harry to use a time turner to go back in time and save Cedric. And Harry's like, no, can't do that. So his son does. Son goes back in time. Saves Cedric, but then Cedric is so humiliated from losing the Triwizard Tournament that he becomes a Death Eater, and Voldemort wins because of that. And then they go back to the future, or back to the present, and Voldemort has won the war, Harry Potter's dead, his son doesn't exist anymore, and it's just like, what the fuck? He's best friends with Draco Malfoy's son. That's the best thing about it, their little friendship. It's very cute. But it's just the most stupid plot. Why did they pick, okay, we're doing a sequel, what are we going to pick the plot around? I know, time turners, the thing with the most plot holes. It's just, it was terrible, terrible decisions. Right, I'm going to try, yeah, scribble on this. This is literally a Chinese takeaway lid. It is terrible. But like the staging and the magic of it is objectively incredible. Like, to watch it as an experience is amazing, but as a plot, awful. Just awful. Yeah, sorry, I missed that point. Yeah, I missed that bit. So yeah, Voldemort wins, and the person that is helping them, it's like a supposedly Amos Diggory's niece or whatever, turns out to actually be the love child of Voldemort and Bellatrix. Because, yeah, they had sex apparently, and had a child at some point, and this is all canon. Apparently. It's so stupid. So fun. In the Netherlands we do a stand ovation, where we think the show is good, we stand up and clap when it's done. Yes, we call that standing ovation in the UK. Did you see there's a free expansion for The Sims now? Is it Cottage Living? No, it's the Country Kitchen kit. It's just a collection of items, Zoe. because what have The Sims done? Microtransactional store. I haven't played The Sims in ages because, God, they've gone downhill. They need to make a Sims 5 or do something. It's absolutely terrible. But they've now done it so custom content creators can upload custom content to The Sims and make it official, and you pay real life money for it. It's so stupid. Like, who is paying money? Like, they're charging £3 for 9 pimple patches. Genuinely. It's, or like £2 for a set of 8 light switches that don't even do anything in game. It's so stupid. I thought Voldemort was gay. That's Dumbledore. Dumbledore's gay. Voldemort loved no one. Voldemort was incapable of love because he was conceived due to the effects of a love potion. So that's why he was so messed up. Right, moss green. This is for my light ones. What about houses? Can you sell those? No, so it's custom content. So build objects, CAS objects, create a sim objects, that is, in a store, and everything costs moolah. So you can buy things like 200 moolah is £2, 500 moolah is £5 kind of thing, and you can get little sets by these custom content creators, and it is so stupid, and I don't think anyone should buy it. Yeah, I live vicariously through like Sims News, but I haven't played it in ages, and it's like the Sims 3 store, but almost worse, because it's all custom content creators doing it, except they're not being paid fairly. They're getting 30%, which I think is rubbish. If you're making all the assets, you should be at least getting 50% of the cut, if not more, because you're making them. And The Sims has always said, oh, you cannot put custom content behind a paywall unless it benefits our bottom line. Yeah, I'm not buying anything more for that game. I'd love it if you could make and sell houses. That was the only reason I played it. I mean, what would be the... I don't understand why people buy any of this stuff, but what would be the point of selling houses when you can download anything from the gallery for free? You know? That already exists in game. Yeah, I do enjoy building. I created my own save file, or was creating my own save file. So yeah, kind of like a... This convo's going right over my head. Please tell me you're not the only one. I'll change the subject, it's fine. Yeah, just games capitalising on something that used to be free, basically. It's the bottom line. They're charging people money for stuff that used to be free. Hiya, Romany, welcome in. Still can't believe Sims expansions go for $20 to $40 each. Not 20 to 40, just 40. Because they used to do stuff packs, game packs, but now they just do expansion packs. Even if the content isn't enough for expansion packs, they'll still push it out as one. Because they're like, well, I can make double the money. Yeah, I haven't gone on it since Businesses and Hobbies. I didn't buy that pack, but I haven't been on it since that one was released. I think everything they've released since then has just been awful. Like, they're really just scraping the barrel for content. But yeah, not everyone knows Sims, so I'll move on. Don't know anything about The Sims, but I do know about microtransactions. Yes. Hi Kimberly, welcome. I did not realise this. Quite relaxing, this. Painting away. It's cheap. I pay $50 to $89 for my World of Warcraft expansions. It's okay just for... I mean... Like, there's no reason to feel stupid when it's a game that you don't play or don't know anything about. Like, that's not being stupid, that's just being, you just don't know. Oh, I do keep seeing people talking about Pokopia. Pokopia? How do you pronounce it? Pokotopia? Or is it Pokopia? Or is it Pokopia? Pokopia? The, like, Pokemon Animal Crossing game. I keep seeing people talk about that, but I find it... I'm not getting a Switch 2 just for that. The Switch 2 is way too expensive right now. Way too expensive. Just like the Switch 1 was when it first released. And I don't play it enough to warrant getting a Switch 2. Ooh, just dropped my pencil sharpener. That's fine, it's on the floor now. Pokotopia. Or Pokopia. I've just said... two people say different things. Pokopia. Pokopia. Yeah, I've heard amazing things. And I'm like, I would love to try it. And if it was available on the Switch one, I probably would get it. But it's not, so I ain't. I feel like it's been the first game released on the Switch 2 that's really done well, and I bet it will have pushed a lot of sales. So up until this point, like, yeah, you had the new Mario Kart, but whatever. And you had the new Donkey Kong game, but again, like, whatever. But Pokopia, hello. World of Warcraft X-Pack is actually worth it though, yeah. I'll just stick with my Animal Crossing on the Switch, exactly. So much better than Animal Crossing, and I've been obsessed with that game for years. Oh my gosh. I haven't really looked into it. All I know is that it's good. That is all the information I know about Pokopia. I've not watched any reviews or anything like that, kind of because it's only available on Switch 2 and I don't want to feel too sad about missing out because of that reason. So I've kind of been like, right, I'll just be blissfully ignorant and just know that it's great. That's fine by me. Bugs me that £60 for a download code in a box, you don't even get a cartridge. Yeah, it's always bugged me how much a digital download is, and the fact that it's the same price as a physical copy. Like, to me, a digital download has always been like, okay, you don't get the actual physical item, and that makes it a bit cheaper. But it hasn't been like that for years. In fact, it probably is more expensive because you're buying it direct from Nintendo and you don't get any good deals or anything like that. Minecraft / Animal Crossing. Jumping in, love Minecraft. Something I have never got into. Probably it'd be something I would enjoy, but just never really appealed much to me. Well, I love The Sims, I love Stardew Valley. That'll do for me. I don't think I need any more. Don't need any more obsessions. Right, I think these top ones need to be this green colour as well. Anyone play RuneScape? Stardew Valley love that. Available on Amazon, but code in the box. What I don't like about digital downloads is the fact that you don't have enough space for all of them. I think I got a couple of digital downloads on the Switch, and then it was like, right, you've run out of space now, got to get an SD card, and I was like, oh great. Stardew Valley 2, it's the building in Minecraft for me. Yeah, I know a lot of people love the building. You can do incredible things. I've seen people like go through videos where they've literally built the whole of Disneyland, and I'm just like, amazing. Doesn't take much to please me. Mainly just Disney. Let's grab the next colour, which is this one. Okay. Married and divorced 3 times on Stardew. I go through phases where I will be... If I go through a colouring slump, 9 times out of 10, I'm in a Stardew Valley obsession. Like, if I'm not colouring, I'm Stardew Valleying, and I'll play it obsessively for days and weeks. Like, I will wake up and I will be playing it. I will go to sleep and I will be playing it. fully consumes me. But I love starting a new farm and doing challenges and then getting close to completing and getting annoyed with the hard grind and then starting a new challenge. That's my toxic trait. I very rarely get to reaching perfection because the grind for 10 million gold is too much for me. I get so bored. I'm like, I want to be doing something that's more exciting than this. Switch 2 has 100 off on Amazon at the moment. What will that make it? 500? It's I don't actually know how much it is, only that it's very, very, very expensive. I mean, I was very late to the Switch party. Bought it whilst I was at uni. So I really enjoyed playing with my friends. He played a lot of Smash Bros and I was rubbish at it, but I still played it. And then I got my own. $399. Yeah, no. I just cannot justify that much money for something that I'm not playing that much. If I was playing my Switch one and there were several games, the fact that it's one game, for me, it's a no. There's still games on the Switch one I need to complete. Hogwarts Legacy. Went through a big obsession of that, because Zoe gifted that to me for Christmas. Thank you, Zoe. Played that so much over the Christmas period. And then put it down, haven't picked it up again. But to be honest, it was a really great game for like only playing for a little bit at a time, like just do one of the little missions and then I put it down. And Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I still haven't completed that. Put it down for months on end and I'll pick it up and then I'll do a load more. Put it down again, pick it up again. Cycle repeats. Yeah, it's usually when I'm in a colouring slump that I'll pick up the games because I do get all consumed by it. Won't get a Switch 2 unless they bring out the light version, as that's what my one is. Ah yeah, so you play handheld. I probably would do that too, actually, because I never dock my Switch. Never have. Or I have occasionally, but never usually never do anymore. Yeah, if that existed when I first got my Switch, I probably would have got that. Because I always game in bed, always. Married Shane on Stardew, life is imitating art. He's like my ex-husband. I've married all sorts. Who was my first one? I think Alex was my first one. I think I've done Shane. I've done Elliot. I've done Leah. I've done Emily. I'll marry someone different on each save kind of thing. See what they're like. Or I've done Penny, I think. Yeah, I remember doing the 14 Hearts redecoration. There's some I will never marry. I will never marry Hayley. Hate Hayley. Don't really like Shane either, but I like his chickens. Pokemon Winds and Waves is coming out next year too. Oh yeah, that's another one. HL2. Hogwarts Legacy 2. I was like, my brain was like, you know, the kind of the error loading computer center. That's what my brain was doing just then, seeing that. But yes, I have heard about that. But that would, I don't know, would they do that on the first Switch? Considering it's a port, potentially. What one so I can play that garden game? Love on the Switch too. Thing is, like, a lot of the Switch 2 like desirable features wouldn't necessarily transfer over to a Switch Lite, Switch 2 Lite. I'm sure they will do one, but I think to warrant getting it, it would have to be considerably cheaper, like at least 100 if not 200 cheaper, which I doubt it would be. Forward to the new Yoshi game. Love Elliot, no Haley lol. Too bad they make a new system. All my money goes to art supplies and cats, literally. I think it's just because I'm not around people who game anymore. Whereas at uni, a lot of my friends were gaming all the time, so I would game all the time. But now I'm home, around no one else that games, I also don't game. And I colour now, so that's what I do. If you couldn't tell, I'm obsessed with colouring. Right, these dark leaves aren't looking dark enough for me, so I'm going to go over again. So we might be moving the living room around soon. Miss Meadow is coming in there. Ooh. How are you moving it? Right, what's going on? What's the arrangement? Spiritfarer is one of the best games I've ever played. I think for me it's Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Such incredible games. And I like a game that has so many hours of playtime in it. Like hundreds. I like putting hundreds of hours into a game. A game which is done in 30 hours, not enough for me. TV is going to be where the desks are, the desks are going to be where the TV is, and Meadow will be in the bay window. Ooh, nice. A big Disney colour by number today, and that book is massive and very detailed, lol. Oh, exciting. We were talking about that on Yolanda's stream on Wednesday, and how I would have totally got it if there were more unique images. Unfortunately, there's only 40 pages in it, which I can understand because it's a huge book. But also too, out of those 40 pages, only 10 are new. 30 are reused, and I think out of those 30, I already had, I think all but 5. I think 5 of them were from a Pixar one, which I didn't have. But it was like the majority of them, and I was just like, I can't justify that. I have so many colour by numbers. I'd much rather colour the unique images I have already and buy something with repeats. I mean, gorgeous book. And if I didn't have them as repeats, I would have totally bought that immediately. Hiya, Jana. Welcome in. Zelda, my favourite games. Twilight Princess is my all-time favourite, followed closely by Breath of the Wild. Now, I didn't really game much as a child. We had a DS, a family DS, growing up, but that was it. We begged and begged and begged for a Wii, but alas, no Wii. And so I played a lot of Mario Kart DS. But yeah, Zelda games, I didn't play a single Zelda game or Pokemon game until I was in my late teens. When I got the Switch. So Breath of the Wild was my first ever Zelda game, and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee was my first Pokemon game. I think I said Pokemon earlier. It was meant to be Zelda. With you I need an entire house reset. First my studio, hard to colour fighting cats off. Crazy thing is we may be moving house soon. Yeah. That's another good point, like, why... I know it might take a while, but why bother moving everything if it could potentially only be for a few months? Forgot about that. I know I wouldn't. Moving takes so much effort. You said hello Jana, but I can't see Jana. It's another Jana. Jana number 3. Texas Jana. Texas cactus and crayons, that's it. Remember we didn't have a memory card initially, so we played the first few levels of Spyro over and over. Love that. Because the sofa is breaking my back and hip. That's fair enough. Don't think I have any of those pictures in any of my other 4 Disney books. That's good. I can't sleep because of those Midnight Madness. Crazy girl. Right. I now think I want to go over the lighter one again. Just adding a bit of darker colour to the centre of the leaves, adding a tiny bit of depth. And for the cat, I think I'm just going to do pencils for the cat, because I want to do it a calico cat. I think I'll have better control at the kind of spots with pencil. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are the best Legend of Zelda games anyway. Yeah, that is what I've heard. I did get the reimagined Link's Awakening. Never actually completed it. I think I played about 15 hours of it. I have this habit of not actually completing games. I'll be obsessed with it and then it's almost like I don't want it to end, so I just never complete it, which is so silly. But it's my toxic trait. I did complete Breath of the Wild. Well, completed it apart from finding all the Koroks, because no thank you. That is not something that would spark joy within me. And for what? Getting a golden poop. If you know, you know. Just sorted all my pencils and misplaced my ink tents. Really frustrating. I keep misplacing things. I lost half of my alcohol marker swatch sheets. I made a new one. I've lost my Tombow swatch sheet. Don't know where that's gone. I know it's somewhere. I just don't know where. In the room. The thing is, it's not even that messy at the moment. I mean, it is a little bit. But compared to past times, it's not crazy messy. It's just disappeared. It'll show up eventually. I need to actually tidy, but I don't like tidying because it just gets messy again. So what's the point? I'm not someone who lives in a tidy life. That's just not me. Unfortunately, it's not me. New Dermot drawing just arrived. Nice. I am waiting on the 72 Lango Shiny gel pens. I decided for the 26 alphabet miniatures, I want to do all the letters in different glitter gel pen. And I was like, I need more options. and they seem to have some nice light colours within them, so I'm hoping that it will be better than my current selection. And I saw them on a great price on AliExpress, so I snapped them up. They were, I think, £15 for the 72 set, and usually they go for around 20 plus. And then they also had a £3 off voucher if you spent £15 or more, and it was like £15.30 or something like that. So I was like, perfect. So they cost me just over £12. I paid with PayPal because I had some credit on there from my Ko-fi store. So that's what I get it paid to. So I think all in all it was about, wasn't that much at all. So yeah, I was happy with that. Looking forward to seeing Camilla DeRico's new Myths and Legends. Oh yes. Right, just got to say bye. Time for Pooch's last walk of the day. Take care, Rach. Have a lovely evening. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Day-long live stream. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that book as well, Zoe. I'm trying to think, what am I most looking forward to now? I really cannot wait to get my iMusic order next month once the Magical Library is released. The new Myriad Troll books, I ordered that, and Castle Ruins at the same time. I have watched flip-throughs of Castle Ruins, and I am obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Right, let me think, what pencils do I want? You know what? With these orange colours, I'm thinking Chromaflows. They have some great... Oh, sorry, creaky chair. They have some great muted oranges. Where is my swatch? There it is. Tried to order from Blix, but they were back ordered until April. I want the drawing pencils so bad. I keep going, oh, I want them, and then I go, no, Jess, no. You told yourself you were never getting a pencil set less than 100 again. So I'm not getting them. I'm not doing it, because I know I'd find it too limiting. I know. I live a semi-tidy life. If I let it get a little messy and then I feel claustrophobic and need to tidy it all. You know what? That is a much better way to live. I live in chaos. I really do. But it's the way I go. It's the way I go. Right, let's look at these oranges. And it's actually got some quite good colours for the cat. I could use the Morning Mist to shade the white sections. Like this spice and bourbon colour. Yes, I am calling it bourbon, not bourbon. Bourbon like the biscuit, thank you very much. Let's get some pictures up of Calico Cat. Need the book you were colouring. I'm on a no-no list for dropping all of the money on polys though. Do you want a little flip? What am I doing? Calico Cat. Oh, I just searched for Calico C. I thrive in chaos, yeah. And I have to order some replacements for your Holbeins. Several are getting short. Nice. I recently did a Black Widow's order, and it was so quick, so easy. It took, I think, 8 days for it to arrive. Oh my gosh, these cats are so cute. Oh my gosh, I would show you, but it goes all liney. Oh, that's a good reference. Yeah. Okay, prepare for lines. If you're epileptic, look away. But look at that face. Just look at it. And I think it's got a good head pose. It does vaguely look like the cat. So that's my little reference. Just got some little black patches over the head. Some little pink ears, pink beans. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just means you have visual. Thrive in chaos, exactly. Thrive in chaos. You know what, I may be chaotic, but I do know roughly where everything is, apart from the times when I lose things. But I do know, okay, this is over there, this is over there. And My bookcases is nice and neat, thank you very much. I'm gonna pan up. It's in landscape format, but you can see my bookcase is nice and neat. I will not pan the other direction because that is not neat. And I will not show you the floor because that is not neat. But that's fine. That's fine. It's all within reach. I like having everything in reach. I've tried putting pencil cases on shelves or in drawers or something, and I just find it tedious to have to take them out and put them down again, and then they end up on the floor again, and then no one else uses this room but me. I'll use the floor if I want to use the floor. Right, what am I doing? I was going to flip this book. That's what I was doing. Someone liked the look of the book, so I am not helping them. I just want to check, is anything still wet? No, we're good. Let's move the tango can. I'm in chaos now. I don't know where to flip from. Let's flip from it. I love this. Apparently this is called... It's something like Hiss. Like Wizard Hiss. Or Sir Hiss. I don't know. It's something about hiss. I don't really know why it's called hiss, because it's a cat. Cats don't hiss. But that's what Camilla called it. But this book is full of cute cats. Like, come on, croissant cat. Hello. Oh, it's just so cute. This one, the proportions look really strange to me. Like, these hands are tiny compared to the rest of it. But that's fine. Bees! I don't know why I felt the need to sing that. But bees! I love it. I love it, I love it. There's a lot of very floofy cats in here, so it's good. I won't then make them... Oh my gosh! Zoe, yes! Captain Cat Sparrow! It's because you're doing your rewatch of all the films that's on your mind. I love the double pages in here. They're quite detailed. This one's not too bad, but it's so fun. Look at the face of that cat. It is so adorable. Oh, it's a fake arms costume. Oh, sorry. Went back Captain Cat Sparrow. Oh! It's like one of those ones where it goes over the head. And it like flops down in front of their head. I see. Yeah, because there's his back paws. Ah, that'll be why. I know what you mean. But yeah, I love this page, and I think I would do it a rainbow colour scheme. Fun. Oh, that's really pretty. Where's the cats though? There's cats on the socks. Birditude. Oh, that was beautiful with the butterflies. It's like Camilla Dorico's paint and ink book. I love it, but there's just not enough new pages in it to make me want it. And I think, I'm sorry, but a book that's only got 24 pages in, which the paint and ink watercolour paper book does, for a book that only has 24 pages in, I think you could have done all new illustrations. That's just my take. If it was a full compilation book or a full watercolour book with 70 or whatever pages there are in this, I'd understand reusing them. But for a book with only 24 images, and I think probably over half of them are reused, I just think it's not good enough for me. Oh, this one with the cucumbers. I have tried doing this with Lexi. She ain't bothered. To be fair though, she has caught a snake in the past. But yeah, I tried putting a cucumber on the floor and she just looked at it and went, what? But I've seen the videos. I love this one. I love this one. It's like Gandalf or Dumbledore. I think Gandalf, this one. It's got the staff, it's got a pipe. Don't know if Gandalf has a pipe. Can't say that it's Steve from Scoops. No, Steve from Scoops. Scoops working Steve. Yes. This is Mona Hissa. I know that's what she's called. Because that's in the paint and ink book as well. I like this one with the little crown of mice and the cheeses. No Jesus, what? That's Mises. Hi Deborah, welcome. Great to catch you live again. Lovely to see you. This looks like bowls. My nan plays bowls, and they look like bowls. They don't look like balls of wool. And like bowls as in the sport, the ball you chuck. It's like a land curling. Is there a Crookshanks in there? You know what? I don't know. I love that one. This one's quite fun. Little magician cat. The playing cards. Cats being scared of cucumbers is because they don't see well within the first 30 centimetres. That's also why cats don't usually see when you put a snack in front of them unless they smell it. Oh. I love this, the crazy cat lady. How many cats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cats. Yeah, that'll do. French bulls, yeah. Well, English version is bowls. About to break my nose buying this. My cat wasn't scared of cucumbers, yeah. I don't know it. This is the little McGonagall cat. She's got to be done in gorgeous deep greens. Nice deep emerald green hat. Oh, I love it. And I love these like cat ones in the background. Yep, there I am in a book. Literally, there's me, the crazy cat lady. I think the background of this one is weird, like a bunch of decapitated tails. I think bowls are still spelled bulls here, isn't it? I don't think so. My nan goes to a bowls club. I'm pretty sure it's spelled bowls like that. I need to search it. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it is spelled bowls. Yeah. I was going to say, I come from a family of bowls players, and that family just consists of 2, and one's now retired. You can't do it anymore. Yeah, Maggie Smith, what a woman. I saw Tara Tripoli Arts colour this. She actually covered the whole background with a granulating watercolour, and it was stunning, because I think I agree, like the lines of this background, why does this one look realistic and these are cartoony? It's kind of a bit of a kind of odd thing. But yeah, I think bowls and bulls are a different game. They are. Bulls is like the one, I think that's like the garden game, because my nan and granddad had a bulls set where we would play it on the gravel in the front garden. There's a gravelled area, and yeah, you throw the little ball and then you throw up in the air the big balls, whereas bowls, you roll them. I could never do it. I've been to the bowls club a few times. Who wants to colour 1,000 boxes? Here's the page for you. What was the video I saw? And it was from Kira Picture Purpose. A book for every type of colourist. If you're a colourist who wants to colour 10,000 boxes, I know the book for you. Jeu de boules, it's called. Or Jeu de boules, probably because it's French. I love this one. The little loaf cat. What's Cat's page? Love it. Toss overhand balls. Yeah. I love this one. Super Cat. Doo-doo. Is this a new book? It's not. It was released last year. I think mid-2025. Fire Cat. Fire King. Who gets that reference? I hope Zoe does. Super Steve Cat, yes. Oh, I love this mushroom cat one as well. Here's one I'm working on. A carrot cat. Sushi cat is also really cute. Like the cat's dream page. I would love a room in my house for my 1,000 cats and just have it filled with cat trees. Not that they ever seem to ever play on them. Often they're more decoration. Oh, I love this ice cream cat. So much fun. That'll be. Oh, you could do it like a chocolate scoop of ice cream. Or you could do it strawberry. You don't get the Fire King reference. I thought you liked Ice Age. Come on. I can't remember which one. I think it might have been 2. Ice Age 2. Where they kidnap Sid and make him the Fire King. And they go, hudda, 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 hudda. That little clip of them like copying him is everywhere. More boxes. See, this is the book if you like cardboard boxes. Oh, this one's so cute. I stood up and in love. Jeanette's off now. Got to make shortbread for the party tomorrow. Have fun. Oh, banana cat. Cute. I love this page. I love this page. Jackie, Spare Room Studio, did this page, and did it make me immediately buy the book? It might have, actually. Because I was like, do I get it, do I not? Yes, I will, after seeing her colour this. I think she did it all in watercolour. It looked amazing. I like this one. Little cherry cat. Little cherry beret. Camilla likes her boxes, clearly. We've got the Cerberus cat. Or Cerberus. Eh? A police cat. Little queen kitty cat. Here's the cover page. I do really like this one, and I like how it's like a subtle double page. It's like not crazy. The only thing connecting it is a string, is the wool. But this page is really cute with all the different cats. And of course it's got bees, so I love. And then this one at the back is really cute as well. Little rainy day cat. Another box, exactly. And I love how my camera doesn't know how to balance the colours. When you've got something blue, it makes everything else look really warm. And then if I close the book, it's like, got to adjust. Yeah, Catitude. Right. Time to colour this kitty cat now. We've had our fun. Now it's time to finish this off. Almost 10 o'clock. Pretty good timing. I think I should finish this by the end of stream. Right, chroma blows. I got given a pencil case from my grandma. She bought it to use, didn't like it, and I was like, oh, it's a 3-slotter. I purposefully have never bought a 3-slot pencil case, but you know what? It's free. I'll take it. Thank you, Grandma. If you're watching, thank you, Grandma. I'm using it. Look. She sometimes watches. But I'm actually getting on with it alright. It's not as bad as I thought, but I still prefer the 1-slot ones. I'm starting tomorrow at 10 AM. It's scheduled on my live tab, Jeanette. Right. What do I want? I'll tell you what I want. I really want. I want a rose pink. Nope, I want blush pink. Oh, I've already used blush pink. It's over here. Otherwise I'm using it on another page. My grandma, if you're watching. She might be, she might not be. Have I chatted about Emily's new book? Oh, I haven't. Have you guys seen it? Colour with Claire did a flip through. I purposefully haven't watched that yet. But I have seen the flip through, the 3-part flip through that Emily did. But Lucy was telling me about it this morning, that there's going to be a part 2 to the book. There's a map at the start that has 6 different areas, and 3 of them are in this book, Fantasy World, and 3 of them are in the next book. And I tell you what, I was a bit on the fence because I haven't really coloured much in Fairy Tales and Folklore. But this book looks amazing. You've got a fairy kingdom section, a mermaid's bay, mermaid lagoon section, and then what's the other one? Fantasy kingdom or medieval kingdom. I don't know the exact names, but those are the 3 themes in this book, and it looks so good. I love it. So yeah, definitely will be getting that. And sadly for us in the UK, we've got to wait till end of June. It does look better, and you know what? It makes sense that it's better because it's her newer art style. Fairy Tales and Folklore was a reprint of Saga Roxana, which was, what, 10 years ago? Royal Kingdom, that's it. Right, let me take this off because it was looking crazy bright. Right, I've got the ear colour. Now I want see, micro redwood. Now I want cat colour. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for a price drop though. So I'm thinking if I wait until June, then I might as well wait for a price. I know Amazon price guarantee and all that, but I don't like pre-ordering on Amazon because inevitably you've got to wait 10 days after it's been released. Oh, can you go get? Right, I think Morning Mist is over here. Adbean and Stories Are Your Cup of Tea. Yeah, I've just seen the flip that Emily's done, so not like a detailed flip. Yeah, I mean, got a few bees in. I mean, I was sold from the Fairy Kingdom section. I was chatting with Jo about it, and she goes, I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping for more fantasy, and this looks too fairy. She was like, with fairy tales and folklore, I was expecting more fantasy, and I was like, give it a chance. This is part 1 of 3 of her book. She was like, all right. And then the mermaids section came out, and I sent that to her, and she goes, okay, yeah, I've changed my mind. I love it. And I was like, see? And then the Royal Kingdom section came out, and she goes, okay, yep, absolutely. I was like, see, you just gotta give it a chance, gotta give it time. You know what? It would be rude to not use the carrot pencil on here. And let's go Autumn Breeze and Cardinal Red. I have got the Chroma Flows and I like them. I do find them uncomfortable, and since using them on a full page, I found my hands have hurt with other pencil brands since then. So I am looking at getting some pencil grips. I found some on Amazon. They're in my cart. I just need to press buy. It's like a set of 50, so I'll be able to add them to my set of pencils for a project that I'm doing, and I won't need to switch them out. It's only about £5 or something on Amazon. I'm also thinking of getting a laminator because of all the bookmarks I'm going to do tomorrow. Right, I keep getting distracted. Right, carrots. Got that. Maybe a bit of clementine. The new Hannah may be her best so far, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Seeing her flip through, I was like, yep, love. I was a bit like, unless I love it, I'll pass, because I haven't coloured very much in fairy tales and folklore, but even just from the Amazon listing, obsessed from the Amazon listing. Looks so good. Right, I think let's use black and licorice. I'm really annoyed because I misspelled licorice on my thing. I spelled licorice like you do licorice normally, but with a CHE at the end. I think because in my head I was like licorice. And I just had the H sound in my head, even though that's not how you spell it. That kind of annoys me. I might need to wipe that out. Loved my first live stream ever, behind the times. Hope to chat again soon. Love your channel, got a 10 cats bye. Thanks for joining, Angela. I am live all day tomorrow, so hope to see you then. If you're able to come in, I'd love to see you. I do find I get crazier and crazier the longer the live goes. This is one of those days. You know what? It's the sugar rush. This is the reason my client didn't want these, is because they're the full sugar ones. Look at that. In the red. Didn't realise you could buy sugary these anymore. I thought it was only Cokes. Angela, my first name twin. Then for the skin fur. Did I get out spice already? I think I did. Spice. And let's go brown sugar. I think that will do. Did I get out Morning Mist? Yes, I did. What time are you live tomorrow? Is it going to be the 12-hour one? Yes, it is 10 AM till 10 PM at least. Maybe longer. I may even start a bit earlier if I'm ready. If I'm not, I won't. But it will be at least 10. Right. I'm going to start with the ears. I might give him orange eyes, because cats can have kind of orangey eyes. So I've got redwood here. Be good to test these pencils out in this book. I mean, to be honest, the fact that I usually work the day after I live stream, doing a day-long live stream after tonight, I thought, it's fine. I didn't want to change it about. And this is blush pink. The only thing I will say about the Chroma Flows, and I do remember hearing other people say this, but I forgot until I received them. It's got a severe lack of pinks, and it's kind of strange. Why so few pinks? Like, true pink colours, we have salmon, oyster. Those aren't really pinks, in my opinion. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 proper pinks. These are peach. Those are more purple. We've got an insane number of purples. Like, just comparing with the other swatches I have in here. I mean, insane number of yellows for Black Widows. But the Artex, like, got a nice range. Actually, not that many. Oh yeah, way more than this. We've got quite a few pinks there, and then just nothing there. It's weird. But then so many purples. Like, half of this third column is purples. You've got an entire column of purples, and usually they make up less than that. Usually purples are very underrepresented. Yes, I am on holiday. That's what I meant. So yeah, usually when I stream on a Friday night, I'm working in the morning, so that means that I've got to be up early. So the fact that tomorrow is a day-long live stream instead means that I'm up later. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And I thought I'd be more tired. Oh, I haven't got my scrap paper here. I thought I'd be more tired the day after, and I really wasn't. Genuinely. When I did it for the charity live stream, I felt absolutely fine the next day. And the fact that I kept going until like gone midnight as well, I just loved it. I love lives. I love lives. Hands down the best selection of purples, definitely. Since I'm in the US, I'll get to see it crazy tomorrow though. Yeah, it'll be at some point. The fact that it is the full kind of 12 hours, like, everyone will be able to pop in at some point kind of thing. That's the idea. Right, then the inner ear fluff I'm going to do... Did I get out? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Only black. There's black. Yeah, already I've been using the Chroma Flows to supplement my purples in the in the polychromos, using the lighter colours, and they work really well together. Like, they blend quite nicely. So I'm just using black on the tops of the ear here. And then I've got licorice, which is like this very dark brown colour. And it's got an interesting range of browns. I don't know if it's the best. They don't have any of the ugly red tone browns, which I'm really pleased about. But they've got... It's just a really unique range of colours. That's how I describe it at the moment. Very unique. Like, some great pastel shades, some great dark shades, and muted shades that you don't find in other pencils. And they do work great on their own, but also to supplement other pencil sets. I find they apply really easily. You don't have to work too much at them. Would you recommend polychromos in Japanese books? Honestly, no. But I use them anyway, because I love polychromos. If you hate a textured pencil result, don't use polychromos in Japanese books. There are some where it really hates it. Erie's Japanese paper hates polychromos. It kind of, you do one layer and it's okay. You do another layer and it kind of eats the paper. It kind of like chews away at it. You've got to be really careful and work it very, very specifically. But I kind of work through it because I love the polychromos. But yeah, with the Tokameku series, I think they work nicely, but they give you that quite like textured vintage feel, which I do like, but not everyone does. If you like just the smooth finish, they are not the books to use them in. They really aren't. They work a lot better if you've done a water base of something on the page. So if you've done Inktense or watercolour, Neocolours, they layer on top of that a lot better than they do on the paper by themselves. Just got polychromos. What books do you like to use them in the most? Okay, favourites are Kirby. Love, love, love them in Kirby paper. Basically anything published by Lomart. So Kirby, Melpomene and Stratton Peterson books. You know, those A4 size ones. You've got Stratton Peterson, you've also got Alexis C. Thompson, Anna Jarin. Any Lomart paper, beautiful. I love them. What else? I do like using them in lithographics quite a lot. And oh, I love them in Christine Karen's. Oh, I have only used them in Christine Karen so far. And also Layla Julie. They work really well in that. I used them in the second Spooky books. They work really well in them. Yes, Marabou books. I used it in Jardin à l'Anglaise. They work really well in there. I imagine they would work well in Lydia Fenwick's books. I just feel like they would. Haven't used them yet. I'm just looking at my collection. I personally do like them in Kanoko Agusa's books, but not everyone does. And actually, I didn't like them on a recent Symphony of Cute Animals page I did, but I did on all the others. But I really loved using them on the Lemon Donkey and the mushrooms that I've done. But on the dark page with the magical bookshelf, did not enjoy using them there. What about for PDFs? Which paper? I can't give you good recommendations for that because I don't really have any. I've only just started using no lemons. Had oranges as well, but I just call it the Lemon Donkey even though it's got oranges. But I've only just started printing things out and used it on something, and it wasn't necessarily the best. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, I've heard the Nina cardstock is really good, but it's a lot cheaper in the US compared to the UK. I don't think the Nina is very worth it to me in the UK, or in my opinion I should say. I forgot it's 2 beans. But yeah, those are my definite favourites for polychromos. I have also challenged myself. I have only used polychromos in R.J. Hampson's Lost and Found. They don't work great, but it's given me a great kind of, I've just played along with the texture, just embraced the texture, and really loving using them in that book. And it's nice that I've been able to colour the little images on the opposite side because I've only used pencils. But yeah, you've got to like or appreciate pencil texture showing through a page. Tried them first in Leon's Journey and was thinking, I don't know if I like this, but hearing you say sometimes not great in Kanoko books makes me feel better. Yeah, I did not like them the best in Leon's Journey. I will power through it. I will continue to use them because I don't mind. Let me grab me book so I can show you what I mean. You kind of have to be a bit careful. You can't layer and layer them. You get a bit of texture show through. It's not the smoothest. Yeah, you can really see it on that ball there. But I don't mind that. it gives it this like vintage story. But how bright Lily is there. Oh, ghost cat. But yeah, so I used it there, and also on here. This one, you can really see the texture through the background kind of thing. But you can get some really nice effects. But yeah, I honestly do not recommend them for Japanese paper. I use them because I love them and I know how to work with them, but for someone new to it, I really recommend Kirby's books. They are amazing in Kirby's books, and Melpomenes. And Christine Karen. If you've got Christine Karen, really good. Maria Troll. Yes, they are good. I think I've only actually used them on 1 page. No, 2 pages, and they work really well in them. Yeah, I do recommend them for that. Yeah, I know Amanda at ALLJ Colours. She loves Polly's. She's a Polly's girl, but she hates Polly's in Kanoko's books. Johanna's Basford's. What? Johanna Basford books. You also really like Polly's? Yeah, they do well in those. I just haven't coloured so much in those books. I tend to use a variety of different pencils in Johanna's books. I'm kind of struggling where to put the pattern here. I don't want clementine, I want spice. I want a little bit of, no, I want a little bit of brown sugar. I just need to draw them in though. I don't know why I'm looking at a reference photo. Just give it, because it's a calico cat, you just give it random spots and it looks lovely. So that is what I'm going to do. Just give it random spots. The feet I'll keep white. Chest I'll keep white. I do like its face here though, how we've got oh, what have I done here? What have I done here? Oh god, no, I don't like that. Gotta go, try and pop in tomorrow. Take care, Lucy. Have a lovely night's sleep. I've just realised, Vera, you're still here. I know you like going to bed early. What are you doing, girl? I suppose you're on holiday. Like that, like that, like that. I'm trying to copy this photo here because I quite like how the pattern looks. And I kind of failed the first time. But it's fine, the other bits are black. Going to give it a light colour, and then I'll add the shading and deepen it up better later. You are also off this week. I was just like, what is Vera doing up so late? Young lady, get to bed. That is lovely. 10:20. Okay. Thank you for your help, no problem. Always happy to give me recommendations. Right, and I'm going to grab, where is it? The licorice. Oh, missed this spot down here. It's way past kids. Read Vera bedtime by now, exactly. What's she doing? random black spots as well. This is going to be black. Although it's looking quite purplish right now. Looking a bit weird, but I'm just blocking out the colours. So it's going to look a bit scribbly and strange. Trust the process, please. Oh, calico cats are just so cute, aren't they? And they're so fun to colour. All of that black. Just give what would be a plainer cat a bit of extra sun and sun. Right, I think the amount of spots I've got is good. We have a calico cat, Bella. She has a half moustache, 4 different colour legs, and toes are pink and black. She's fun to look at. That is so cute. Love it. Right. I think I will... No, I'll do that later. Let's shade. It's got spice and brown sugar for the orangey parts. A little bit of spice. That's what I think of every time I see the word spice. And I like how the chromophone names are kind of fun as well. They're kind of like the colour range, the names, it gives me vibes of Black Widows. There are some colours which are very similar to what I have in the Black Widows as well, which also adds to that. But definitely a very different range from the Black Widows. Black Widows has got way more pinks, I'll tell you that. And way fewer purples. The Black Widows don't have the best range of purples, actually. Chromoflow's the same colour as the ink tints? Nope, completely different. I think I think Faber-Castell are the only pencils, or the only company that has like colour and unity. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but like cohesiveness with their colour names and ranges across different sets. So you've got the Albert Durers and the its nose and the Pitt Artist pens and the polychromas, and they all have the same colour range and names and whatnot. But no, these are very different for the ink tints. Hi, Glissaday. Glissaday. Sue? Is it Sue? Andrea? Oh, I've got too many names in my head. Struggling to remember. Andrea. It's Andrea. Pretty sure. Uh-oh, what is Zoe sent? Click the link. Oh, cozy colour capybaras. Oh, cute. Cute. Guys, check out that link. It is cute. Oh my gosh, it has so many preview images. Oh, adorable. But I am personally not buying any more cute and cozy books for the time being, because I just haven't been colouring in them. But that is hella cute. Absolutely love it. Oh, what am I doing? Get off there. That book might have my name on it. Yes. All the colouring pencils, Derwent and the Inktense were the same colours. No, I can tell you right now, nope. If I grab Chroma Flows and I grab Inktense, I'm looking at it, there are some colours that are the same. Hang on, wait, what? Because this is made... You've got lemon, sun yellow, cadmium yellow. There's no cadmium yellow. Yeah, there's similarities. Like, look at that lemon and sun yellow there. They're similar. They're a wild flame. There's no wild flame. There's no pink flamingo. Amethyst. Like, they're similar but not the same. They look a bit different, and I don't know if it's just because it's been blended out. Olivine. Olivine is actually quite different. The Inktense Olivine is a lot more yellowy toned, and this one's a bit more bluey toned. There's definitely similarities, and I never noticed that before. I'll be honest. There's no gold. It's tan and oak. No, there's oak. There's no tan. I'm trying to look. I'm still not familiar with this. Bark, there's no bark. Yeah, there's some which are the same, but it's not really the same range at all. I mean, you can just see from the way the colour chart is laid out between the two that they're different. I am really enjoying the Chroma Flows, thank you. Yes, it's Andrea. Sorry, I've had a momentary momentary lapse in names. I was just had multiple names in my head. I'm pretty good at remembering now. Really good, I think. If I do say so myself. They're not the same, I see it now. I'm really enjoying the Chroma Flows. They have a really cool colour range. And what books have I used them in? I have used them to go over the top of alcohol marker base in Dragons du Monde. And they worked really well there. Did that on the last week's live stream, the week before? Last week's. Did Friday and Saturday, because I felt like it. And then I've used them on their own in Sargon. So you will see that, if you remember, in my next colour along. And they worked really nice in there. I really liked how they performed. Might be one of my favourites I've used in the book so far. But yeah, I'm going to continue using them. Because they're shiny and new, I'm like, oh, use it here, I'll use it here, use it here. You know the difference between Chroma Flows and the coloured pencils? I mean, one is oil and the other wax. Ooh. Ooh. Wait for the next part of the comment. I believe, well, not I believe, I know Chroma Flows are made of wax. They're wax based. Or asking because I have the colouring ones on my wish list, but the Chroma Flows are the biggest set. I have not heard anything about the colouring ones. I don't know if anyone else in chat can chime in to help. Are you on about colouring or Derwent drawing? Because that may be a lost in translation thing. As in the Derwent drawing, which recently got the 72 set of pencils. The drawing ones, yes. There we go. No, it's just I wasn't. I was like, I haven't heard of the colouring ones. And then I was like, hang on, this might be a translation issue. Because colouring, drawing, vaguely similar. Past my bedtime. It's past your bedtime. It's 11:30 for you, isn't it? Right now. I don't know the difference between them. Who Who has done a... I want to say Amanda ALJ Colours has done a review. She loves them. I think they are a must-have if you love your earthy, muted colours. At least that's the impression I get from them. Let's grab black and licorice. They're totally different, but both wax. Ah, both wax. There you go. I think that helps answer your question. I mean, I've heard the Derwent Drawing white is the best white out there, according to, who was it, Colouring Bliss? Next time I do a Cult Pens or Cass Art order, I want to add a Chinese white to the order. That's why they're on my wish list, the earthy colours. Much softer, there you go. And I'd say these are way softer than a Polychromos, but a lot, not soft, yeah, a lot softer than the Polychromos, but a bit harder than the Prismacolors. They're very much an in-between. Really an in-between pencil between the two. And I'll be honest, like, the way they feel is unlike any other pencil set. Like, they feel softer than the Artex as well. Like, they feel a lot more waxy. I'm really bad though at comparing quality of pencil sets. It's just not my thing. Reviewing pencil sets and saying what I like about one over the other. Yeah. I'm someone that's more driven to a choice of pencil set because of the colour palette rather than necessarily how they feel. There's some books where I'm like, yeah, I hate how these feel in there specifically and I won't use them again. But majority of the times I'm like, okay, I want to have this kind of colour palette. Which pencil set do I have best represents that? Derwent Drawing, if you order Chinese white, also get the one named Wheat. Great for a warmer blending. Nice, good to know. I have them both, but not sure how to explain it. I love them both, fair enough. Do sound like a good addition. Yeah, the Chromaflow's lacking in pinks for sure, and also I'm not a big fan of their range of greys. It's boring, but I do love a set with a 10%, 20%, 30% cool grey and warm grey. Even better if you've also got the French grey. Do you like a French grey from the Prismacolors? But this one, they're kind of just a bit... You've got some quite blue toned greys, you've got some cool ones, but then other cool ones, but they're more blue toned, and then the warm ones, you've got some purple toned greys, you've got some pink toned grey, you've got some really unique greys, but not necessarily a dark, mid, light for warm, cool French. Nothing like that particularly, which is a bit... I don't know, I feel like I'm going to struggle with that. Maybe to dip into some other sets. Also, Chromaflows are very bright colours in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. Bright and vivid, but they're bright, but you also have some really muted colours. Like, you don't really have... You've got a few bright yellows and oranges, but really only a few. You've got like one bright orange, one bright red, a couple bright yellows, and the rest are more muted, which I do find a bit more usable for me. Like initially I was like, oh my gosh, they've only got one true red. Here, pure red. That's the only proper red they have. They don't even have anything darker than that. Like, they've got Shiraz, but that's more of a pinky purpley toned red. They've got Raisin. I suppose Raisin's a darker toned red. The browns, yeah. I think I'm going to struggle with a dark red because I do use middle cadmium red a lot from the polychromos, and their red is nowhere near as dark. But yeah, it's like you got one nice bright orange, a couple of ones in between, a few. But yeah, lots of muted colours, which is really fun. I really like the range of blues, some really interesting blues, but you've still got your classic nice bright blue blend. No dark indigo. I suppose deep sea, but it's kind of got a bit of a green hue to it, but no like true dark indigo. I think it could do with another one darker than this. There's a couple colours where I'm like, oh, it's just missing this, or it's just missing that part of the blend. But I'm fortunate that I've got lots of other pencils that I can supplement, and that is no problem. Although I tend to be someone who uses one set of pencils on a page, I do try and branch out a bit more. Didn't mean to swear then. A bit more. I'm like, oh, I need this purple, I'll grab it from here. Okay, just kind of softening up the edges of this, making them look a bit more fluffy. Cute. I love to go for a natural palette, but the chroma flows are more, and I love doing small little details. Yeah, I think for the range of colours, and they are definitely muted and earthy. Definitely the colours that you like these greens. That's a bit of Vera, these greens. I know you like your earth green yellowish and your permanent green olive. I do too. And you do have some good... They're not exactly the same, but they're a nice muted range of greens. Olivey greens. But green under the red to make it darker. I am really not one to do that. I'll be honest. I am not one to use... what do you call it, complementary colours for shadows. I just haven't ever done it. I'm scared of it. I know you can get really cool results from it, and I just don't. I do need to challenge myself one day and just go, okay, on this page I'm using them to shade. I recently did a analogous shading, so I did an analogous page, so it was red, orange, orange, yellow. It was red, orange, yellow and purple, like a red tone purple, and I used the purple to shade the red to shade the orange to shade the yellow, and that was really fun. So I definitely want to do that again. But yeah, using complementary colours, so like red to shade a green, or vice versa, or blue for orange, yellow and purple. What's the others? That's about it. Yeah, yellow, purple, blue, orange, red, green. Which page was that on? I haven't shown it yet. It was, Vera's seen it. It's a page I did for the Dice Roll Challenge. I'll be sharing it in my April completed pages. It's one from A Million Magical Creatures. One with the dragons flying in the keyhole. Hoping to use my chroma flows on a page tomorrow if I feel mentally up for it. Nice. Hopefully you do feel a bit better tomorrow. If in doubt, colour by numbers always help me through some darker times. Well, not necessarily darker, but more difficult, lower energy times. Right, I do like how this is looking. I think I need to darken up a little bit. So I'm going to grab Autumn Blaze that I have here. Yeah. I think the orange is just looking a bit washed out. It's a beautiful page and very different from your usual usual work. Yeah, it was. Thanks to the dice, the luck of the dice, I rolled red for my dragons, and it really pushed me outside my comfort zone, and I love how the page turned out. And I almost never would have done that. I have a tendency to make dragons purple. I just love a purple dragon. I think they're so cute. And I think they're like extra whimsical and magical. Especially in Luna Mayer's books, I do purple, I do blue a lot. So to do red is definitely a challenge, but a really fun one. Got a giant 500 binder that holds my polys, chromaflows, pablos, open stock holbinds and a few odd ones. I love mixing pencils, supplementing with all the sets when I work. I love seeing and hearing about Wendy. She always uses multiple pencil sets on a page, and Kay, Colour with Clay? Colour with Kay. She tends to use lots of different pencils on a page. I always admire it. It's just, I don't know why I don't do it. I think it's just a subconscious thing. Let's grab spice again. And a little bit of spice. Yeah, I'm finding the chromaflows very easy to work with. They just blend quite effortlessly. You don't need to work too much at them. You don't need layer upon layer, but you can add another layer on top if you want to just smooth out the blends. The finish isn't too waxy, it's nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm really enjoying them. They're just uncomfortable. Comfortable in my hands. Grab brown sugar. Axit Fumbles loves the chromaflows. Yes, I saw her talking about them and I was like, oh, I'm planning on getting them soon. In a recent stream. And she was like, yes, they're great. I was like, okay, I trust you. Trust you, Annika. I'd heard from a lot of people that chromaflows were their wax pencil of choice. Like, they're a polychromos lover, but they reach for the chromaflows for a wax pencil, and I was like, okay, it's kind of what I want, because the more it's been over the last few months, the more I've been getting frustrated with the quality of Prismacolors, and not like how they colour on a page, but the physical quality of the pencil. The fact that I had so many misaligned cores and I was struggling to get a point, or I kept breaking certain colours, and I even had some leads that were start poking out the other end, like a colour, and then it pushes it out the opposite end. And I was just getting so annoyed with it, like avoiding using them because of it. Okay, he is looking so cute. Right, I just need, what's this one? Morning Mist. Been using Morning Mist a lot for a lot of things recently. Just using a light layer of that to shade the white areas. Just add a little bit of shadow in places. And I just have the carrot accessories. And I'll be done. Oh, I need to do its eyes as well. Really combine different brands of pencils on a page. I do combine Pablos and Luminance. Yeah, I've occasionally combined Prismas and Polys, actually. It tends to be, I'll do a page and then I'll be like, oh, I want a muted blue background. So I'll use my Prismas for that, because they've got some really nice muted blues there, like Caribbean Sea, Blue Violet Lake, and that kind of range of blues. So I'll bring them out just to do the background, and then I don't necessarily notice the difference in finish, because one's the background, one's the main image. I've done that a couple of times. But usually the only time I necessarily mix is when I'm like, okay, I need a lighter version of a pencil, grab that from the Black Widows or from my pastel set of pencils, or now from the Chroma Flows. I'm not sure if I necessarily love the way I did its face, but it's done now. It's not terrible, but I don't love it. It looks a bit angular to me, but it's fine. It's fine. I do want to colour in its mouth here though. There we go. Oh, it is really cute. I keep sort of looking back and being like, he is adorable. And I think he's a he. The Calico Carrot Cat. Calico Carrot Kitty. I think that's what I'm going to call him. The Calico Carrot Kitty. Initially he was just the Carrot Cat. Now he's the Calico Carrot Cat. I'm going to grab Clementine and brown sugar for the eyes. I do find Camilla's eyes a bit tricky to colour sometimes, because so much of it is black. But I'll just, yeah, that's gone okay actually. Just go over the black bits. Oh, Callie! Callie the Calico. But he's a boy. I don't like, well, I mean, I suppose you can use Callie for a boy. We've also got Callie in chat, or we had a Callie in chat earlier. Strange to call a cat or someone that was in chat. Found the page I want to do an Erie. Amazing. If you email it to me, I will add you to the spreadsheet and confirm. I don't think I've had any emails this evening. Callie short for Callum. Could be. 2 camps for the Chroma Flows, love them or hate them. Cal the Calico Carrot Cat. Little cow. I like cow. Yeah. Cal the Calico Carrot Loving Cat. A lot of Calico's cats are female. That's also true. And not just a lot. I think they are only female. Which I didn't really consider. But you know what? They also don't wear carrots on their heads and hold carrots. But this one does. He's speaking to me and he's telling me he's a boy. That's what he's telling me. He's a boy. Take care, Vera. I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely sleep, slaplegger. Do you have a guess on how many bookmarks you will do? A whole book? I'm not doing a whole booklet. The booklets have 40 in them, and one of them has 50. I have pre-picked out 8 from each, so that's 8, 16, 24, 32. I'm not expecting to do them all, but that's what I've picked as like my selection to pick from, if that makes sense. But yeah, I have no idea. In my head, I've got 15 in my head. I think that could be crazy. But I think around 10 to 15. I'll write down an official guess tomorrow. And you guys all have to guess as well. How many bookmarks do you reckon I could do? And I'll show you the ones I've selected so you get an idea the detail. I'll do that at the start of tomorrow's stream. Right, grab carrot. Carrot on the carrot. You reckon 12? There are female calico cats, but the males are infertile, meaning they can't get a female cat pregnant at all. Oh, okay. So he's very special, one of a kind. Male, carrot-loving, calico cat. Nessa guesses 19. Do you know if Erie's Romantic Country Tale 3 has gone out of print? Yeah, I think it is. We talked about this earlier in the stream actually, and it's weird how that's the only one of Erie's books that you can't seem to find anywhere. Like, you can find the first tale, second tale, you can find all the World Series, which have been released since then, but not the third tale, and it's just weird. Why that one? And it's been like it pretty much ever since it got released. It released first, a bunch of people got it, then a few years later it went unavailable, out of print, and I think they did another print run. Mine says it was printed in 2023, first printed in 2026. So I don't know if they'll ever do another one. But it's annoying because I personally think it's the best one. I really do. I might do a poll. I will definitely be doing the second tale because a lot of people have been telling me that they have got the second tale but they haven't got the first tale. So I'll definitely do that one. But then when it comes to the third tale, if I struggle, I'll do a poll, see how many people would be interested in it, and then judge it based on that, because if only like 30 people have the book and would be interested in it, it's a big book, it's a lot of pages to fill. So when I was hoping to collect the set. You're going to colour only with pencils, alcohol markers or Tombows and pencils? Yes. I think I will do a lot of alcohol marker basing and also some Tombow basing. Oh, I should really find... If I'm doing Tombow basing, I need Tombow swatch. I may do a very, very quick swatch chart tonight before going to bed, because this page is very nearly done now, and it would be good to have the Tombow swatch chart in my swatch journal anyway. I've got them all organised next to me, and they're quick, pretty quick to swatch, just a quick scribble, scribble, scribble. Yeah, I think they will be very, very useful tomorrow because there's a lot of tiny details, and I know Tara said Tombow's worked really well on the paper. So if any tiny details that Ohuhu's would be too fiddly for, I might use the Tombows instead. So cute! Baby, just got home from work. Can't believe you're still going. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's almost 11. I'm almost done. Almost done. I just need to get some greens. I think I've already got those greens out. Yes, I have. I need foliage. Light olive. No. Light olive. Yep. And olivine. I was thinking the swatch decks would be so handy. My saw swatch binder really needs to be purged. Yeah, I want to make my own kind of swatch decks for watercolours or like water mediums, so I have them all in one place, because I've got all different swatch cards everywhere and I don't really want to put it in my book because I don't think the paper is good enough for that. But I do have some watercolour paper lurking around, so it'd be good to have it all in a handy little thing like that. Are you leaving the carrots in the background more muted? I'm leaving the carrots in the background as they are. They're just going to be the Neocolor 2s, so then the cat in the centre really stands out. Olivine. And then these cats, not these cats, this carrot as well stands out in the foreground. the page, thank you. Yeah, little calico kitty cat. Need to add my Tombos, Ohuhus, acrylic paints into a swatch binder. Email sent, amazing. That's good with the cat pop in. Good, good. Right, and then use that olivine colour on top here. I love how sketchy these lines are, so you don't have to worry about being perfect with your colouring. I feel like if you go outside the lines, it doesn't really matter when the lines are so sketchy. Allows you to be a bit freer with your colouring. Right, there we go. Cal the Calico Carrot Loving Cat is done. Let me just bit of white paint pen. Pedro, 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 Pe. Don't ask, popped in my head and you're not even colouring back. I can see him putting his hands up. Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. You're planning on buying the ink and paint book? At the moment, no. Just because I've got 4 of her books and the majority of pages from paint and ink I have already got in my books. And I try to avoid duplicates if I can help it. And I think for a book with 24 pages, the fact that so many of them are old illustrations I think is a bit disappointing. Especially, like, I'd be happy to pay more for a premium quality book that's 24 pages if they were all new and exclusive. I would have bought it immediately. But there's several repeats. If you don't have any of her books, I would recommend it, absolutely. Just adding. I mean, I don't know why I'd recommend. Like, from what I've heard, it's great, and the pages in it are gorgeous, and I love the new pages. The cover image is stunning. There's just not enough new pages. I haven't counted because I don't have all of her books, so I don't know exactly where each of them are from, which also makes it difficult. But yeah, from watching the flip through, it's just too many reused in my opinion for me to get them. I'd swatch now is totally different to how I did years ago. Yeah, it's good to redo your swatches every now and then. Right, that is me done. Oh, let me just highlight the nose and the toe beans. There we go. That is me done. So here is the Calico Cat all finished. Definitely looks nice and bright and bold in the centre. In the background, it's just a nice finishing touch. Honestly, I want to eat a carrot now. I want to eat a carrot. And I want to do this sushi cat too. It's really cute. But yeah, I really enjoyed colouring this video tonight. We had a few distractions, which meant I went on a bit longer than I necessarily planned to, but that's okay. You get a copy because I don't have other books except Catitude. Paper is legit, watercolour paper, goodbye. Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, water mediums work really well in here. It's a bit warped, but it'll flatten out. I used a shit ton of water in Flights of Fancy and nothing bled through, so it handles it pretty well. So you don't even necessarily need the watercolour paper, but to like do those full wet on wet medium techniques, then yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow in my day-long live stream, the Bookmark Bonanza. Let me grab them. Bookmark set 1, bookmark set 2, bookmark set 3 and 4. I've already got a few loose pages at the front here that I've already picked out. I'll probably do a flip through at the very start of the stream as I wait for people to get back in. Not get back in, get into the stream. And I'll show you the options, but I will be starting the day off for sure with this one, as it's a whip and it needs to be done. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. It's been amazing hanging out with you. Yeah, I will see you Oh, tomorrow 10 a.m. It's already scheduled, Yana, so if you're not sure, check the live tab on my YouTube page and you can see it converted to your time zone. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your evening, night, and yeah, really had a lot of fun tonight. Bye everybody!